When last we left our heroes, who would like to lead the recap?
We got attached by Sturges.
Right.
And we
Annoying.
found the.
We found.
Is it a human?
Yeah.
Okay, so we were exploring. We found a cave that was riddled with Sturges.
Most of them
Lousy
attacked
with
me.
them.
And we fought them off, killed most of them, and ran into a woman who was wearing ratty clothes and weapons reinforced with Sturge bodies.
Yes.
Gross. And we tried to take a rest, and it turns out where we were hiding was the meeting place between the dragon and some high-level orcs.
Which we didn't exactly know at the time. We just knew the dragon was around.
I say high-level orcs. I mean like orcs that are presumably were noteworthy within the orc group.
They're very high-ranking members of the orc community.
So we took advantage of the unexpected ambush and almost killed the dragon again.
Yes.
God, they're so low, too.
And we have now retreated to the exit where we're resting up. We sent the waif on her way.
And she went immediately the wrong direction.
With a full contingent of scale mail armor and a bunch of spare javelins you'd taken from the orcs.
And magically, we all know exactly what happened to her when she went home.
No, you
Which
don't.
was... No, we don't.
I like to imagine.
Yeah.
Magic got home
That might be one way to do it. Yeah. So this is the northern exit. This is the direction to the Sturge Caverns. This was the bear pit. This was where the door was, but you tore that down mostly for the campfire that Joff was roasting bear meat over. This is where you fought the bear in the first place. These were the splitting passageways. This was one passageway you didn't go down yet.
Cool.
Go ahead and place yourselves
Convenient.
wherever you would like within your campsite. As far as you can tell, there is little of interest in these caverns beyond rock.
I think there's little in this cavern. Whatever, no, I'm not going to do that quick. I was about to, but I
So
thought it.
Haas and Lysander were trancing. Lysander had an interesting conversation with his patron.
How you doing?
So about that.
What were the three of you? Joff was roasting bear meat and skinning the bear.
Oh, right. We had time to kill before we could
Right.
take a long rest.
Oh yeah, it was like.
You had
remember
about
something.
4 hours before you would reasonably go to bed.
Basically, we set an early camp.
Yeah. So, during those 4 hours, I already rolled. There's no random encounter. What did you guys want to be doing?
Roasting the bear meat.
Yes. Thank you.
Done.
Thank you, Joe.
Super done.
Thank you, bear meat roaster.
Right now is when we were meditating?
Right.
Okay.
This is you guys completing your long rests. And then Lysander will snap out of his soon.
Just now is just playing some music, maybe eating some bear meat if Joff wants to share, hanging out.
I believe you said you were composing a ballad of Firebolt
Yes.
because your Firebolts had been so awesome.
Yep, writing my ballad about firebolts. Maybe one about Lysander and the
so what you're supposed
Sturges.
to do is roll this die
Intended.
and this die together.
One
And
about
with a number
Haas and how he likes to take a
0 to
long time
100.
looking at everything.
Maybe I'll mess around with the pan flute a little bit that I have. That I've never done anything with before.
I'll teach you.
Yeah. Well, I'm not proficient in it. I can play.
Oh, you can?
You can
Okay,
teach me
so
some
we can
musical
jam.
stuff. You can teach me some advanced
jam,
musical
then.
stuff. Yes. Sure.
Go ahead and make a performance check.
I'm doing a little sullenly and
You're
trying to
sitting
stay
on my
cool
leg
while
over there.
doing it. So I'm not going to try too hard. Yes.
You got this, man.
So, do you want disadvantage for that?
Jeez.
My firebolt
Wow.
ballad can use the.
That's a
Ooh.
20.
See, you say you were going to try and be playing it.
The coolest thing is to act like you didn't know you were trying hard.
You've been
and
holding
then
out on
suddenly,
me,
like,
man.
Like the devil went down to Georgia.
We're gonna get a free stay in every tavern now.
That might be an appropriate song, actually.
This is the best I've ever played.
So, ah! That was my outburst.
Whoa.
My outburst is now done. No.
You
So
okay?
Lysander wakes up from his trance with a start. and is breathing heavily and is very visibly freaked out. Okay.
What's going on, man?
Lots of stuff. Don't have to worry about it immediately. But down the line, might not be great. So, about the deal with the devil that I called off. Well, I mean, I called it off.
Don't tell us that went wrong somehow.
No. I have called it off, but he's still pissed off at me.
What?
Well,
Really?
I honestly thought I had a good working relationship with him, to be honest.
Of course you do.
We had a terms and everything laid out. Problem is, I read the fine print. Everything was fine. The spirit of what he said, however, was very different from what I intended.
He's the Prince of Lies. It's all he ever does.
Oh no, I mean he told the truth, just not in the way I wanted to hear it. But so he is, if I can paraphrase, he's probably going to send someone after me eventually. Good news. Oberon might have my back a little bit. So you guys.
The other powerful deity
Okay, he's
that you made a deal with.
okay. At least he's not pure evil. Okay, he's just not great all the time, but he's fine.
Not evil, just immoral.
I now feel super confident.
And
About
capricious and
everything.
super powerful. And you owe him.
Pacts
I
with
do.
fey creatures are always good ideas.
I mean,
I mean, that's pretty much Lysander's autobiography.
Tricky bastards.
he has my wife. You are all dicks.
Uh,
You guys forgot about that. You forgot about the wife thing.
yeah,
Wow.
you're right, I did.
Lysander, I apologize. It's been a long day.
It certainly has. As he looked through, or he saw through our whole thing regarding the, okay, yeah, we're going to go out of town and just leave the devil that wants us to do stuff for her. The whole, take out opposing gangs and guilds and stuff because her business was being screwed up. Remember that?
The thief one?
Kind of? No, okay.
Wait, not the necromancer.
Not the chess piece person?
The person who, our huntress friend was working for.
No,
No.
not involved in that. Remember that apothecary we went to and I told you guys what happened afterwards?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one you tried to murder?
Sorry, yeah, so
Is that the one?
So the replacement.
Lied to us and murdered?
So the replacement.
We've been through that.
Asmodeus knows what's going on, essentially. Again, good news is that we don't have to deal with this immediately, but this is going to be a problem. Like, as in, I am currying favor with Oberon to prevent this from being a problem. But you guys feel free to just run away if you see a demon anywhere. Or devil or whatever. To be
Alright.
honest, I don't care about the difference.
Wait, so Asmodeus, I thought you killed her at Asmodeus's behest.
Yes. And then I said no to further deals.
Right.
I never actually broke any terms of any deal.
But you
I've
said
done
you figured out
everything
what's
perfectly.
going on.
He figured out what was going on, and he's pissed off at his freelancer.
Oh.
He did refer to me as a freelancer, so I got that point.
Okay.
The problem is that when he says freelancer, he means temp to perm employment. And I said
Heavy
no. He
focus
doesn't
on the
like that.
perm.
He thought he had options of first call on you or something to that effect.
Essentially.
Yeah.
And I said no thanks.
Non-compete
Not-
clause.
Yeah. Something like that.
Again, actually, out of character, if I remember correctly, I asked for terms and everything at the beginning of all of it just to make sure.
Yeah, you did.
And Lysander looked through it and rolled really high on his attempt to look through it.
Yeah. He didn't put in the contract that if you said no, he was going to kill you.
It's more that he just kind of decided to do that because he's mad.
Because he's a devil.
There was nothing stopping him from doing it.
And because he will get no further value out of you. So he will kill you and claim your soul. And that will be value enough.
Can't claim myself. I don't have one.
You're a powerful
Wait.
person who's not working for him. So, and you know about him.
Powerful.
No, if no, I'm done there. If only I was a redhead, so you couldn't take my soul because I don't have one.
You are a redhead.
I am. Oh wait,
That explains a lot.
don't ask about that. Would be great if it turns out that he was a changeling. He's not. Okay, so that's kind of the gist of it. Is we're gonna have to deal with that eventually.
Sounds mostly like a Lysander problem.
Exactly. Which
Well,
is why
I mean-
I included the bit where I said, if a devil shows up and goes, "Hey guys," you don't have to be the guys in that situation. You just gotta I will deal with it because it's kind of my responsibility.
And with great power.
Being responsible.
Well, not great power. He gave me effectively a level 2 spell.
Was
You
it
can
worth
kill
it?
many commoners with a level 2 spell.
Okay, cool. I'm not in the business of killing random people. I
If you
kill
were,
I
you
kill
wouldn't
very,
be sending devils
no,
after you.
we kill very specific people, remember? That's how this works.
Yeah, you're
We're
an
adventurers.
assassin's guild. You're not a serial
Yeah.
killer.
We're adventurers.
Apothecary ladies.
I feel horrible. I feel horrible about that.
I'm sorry. I
horrible.
would.
Don't feel too bad. She was a necromancer.
Oh. Okay, wow, you're siding with me on this? No.
He's the nice one.
I'm-
Don't forget, he's the nice one.
What's that?
All right, so that's kind of where things
Have your
work.
stick.
Paraphrasing.
You want the second half
Is
too?
there anything I missed there?
I mean, there was what Oberon was planning to do to help you. I don't know if you wanted to mention
Oh,
that.
I totally forgot that. Sorry.
Okay.
Did you forget what it was, or did
Sure,
you
don't
I
forget?
forgot what it was because it's been a bit.
Okay, I'll take
Okay.
it.
Broad strokes, Oberon will,
That is true.
when you reach the end of your warlock tenure, he will turn you into a face spirit, thus preventing you from ever dying, which means that he can't get your soul.
Basically, I get to cheat death. I'll be honest,
It's nice.
not 100% on the becoming.
Probably the rest of us will get killed by the people who are coming after you.
No, you'll be fine. Just run
You just
away.
can't swallow his soul. That's all they're saying.
Yeah. I feel slightly more empty inside than usual.
You'll only be tortured till you're dead, not past the point where you're dead. That's the good news.
Yeah. So, yeah, basically, I've got a goal to work towards. I'll be honest, not exactly what I was expecting.
Threnin is awkwardly just kind of making some spare.
Oh, hi,
crossovers.
Threnin. Oh, hi, Threnin. You haven't made any
How's
deals
your
with,
wound there, Threnin?
He kind of shifts his shoulders.
Yeah, you know something
all
about
right.
you know
Healing
something
up?
about deaths, don't you?
Not like that.
No, I'm not going there. Okay.
Will he heal up automatically, or do I need to? Should I actually
He'll
help
heal up
him out?
after a short rest.
Okay.
Or sorry, a long rest.
Okay.
So that's my story.
As Lysander wraps up his story, Threnin, who I forgot to get the name for, actually comes over and sits next to Hoss.
Howdy.
He's kind of leaning on his crossbow and next to the fire.
He says,
This is a real mess of things.
Yeah, it's an interesting
We have a lot of people. in
interesting
this
line you're walking.
He says, I'm wondering if I can be asking a favor of you.
I suppose.
That axe that we took from the Dragon's Horde,
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering if I can be having that.
Well, let's see. Like Hoss kind of straightens up and is, still sowing the thinking. It's like, well, we still got. We picked up a fair amount of treasure. I suppose that there's no reason that couldn't be your share of the takings. Anybody have an objection to that?
I thought your share was the big artifact axe.
Well, we're all going to share in the, so far we haven't got that. And
Brennan will pull out a wine flask and he says, that's true, but there's more than one way. There's more than one way to mine an ore instead of skin a cat.
And this could help him further his whole plan.
I'm not opposed.
Because we've gotten,
Are you saying you'll take it instead of and get out of this mission?
He says, I will, with Dwarven accent, which for some reason I just can't seem to muster in my throat. He says that I will help fight our battles until we leave. But I wanted the axe, the Dwarven axe, for a purpose. And I think in the short term, this axe can get me the same purpose.
Did
I
you pass that off as the weapon you're actually looking for?
He says, no, that's stupid. The axe of the Dwarven Sword is completely different.
Oh no, I'm not
just
saying
what he
that-
needed was a real good axe.
Can you tell us about your purpose, or is that just being nosy?
Actually, what are you going to do the moment that you get this? axe?
Jasmal says persuasively.
We don't need to.
She says charismatically.
Yes.
He kind of spins the crossbow a little bit in place, and he's like pulls at his beard and he says, "Yep, my purpose is to found a new dwarven settlement. Now, I wanted to do that with the axe of the Dwarvish Lords, making me High King of the Dwarves, and allowing me the greatest position in this or any age amongst the dwarves. However, it is possible for me to achieve this with Durgeddon's Mark and this citadel. If I take Durgeddon's axe to Zagaltag, and then he kind of looks at your blank expressions and he says, Dwarven capital.
I knew that.
No, you didn't.
No, he's just saying that. He doesn't know. Sounds important.
Zagaltag, the Dwarven capital, and plead my case with the Kagets, which the people who speak Dwarvish would be able to understand. Kaget is a combination of ruler and religious head. So it's like king / bishop. Mm-hmm. And he says, if I plead my case with Kagets, I can likely garner enough support to help me reclaim Durgeddon's fortress.
And so you consider our contract fulfilled in that case?
The contract was to investigate what I thought was Radrundar. This is not Radrundar. Your contracts are filled.
Still, we're glad that we could have helped. That we could help in this case. We've gotten you pretty far.
We're, if you ever decide to go to Red Rundar, we'd still be interested in helping out. But I have no objection. Does anybody else?
Works for me.
Nor do I.
Maybe if we let you have it and you set up this thriving dwarven city, you can, hook us up a little bit down the line,
Are you asking for prostitutes?
No, I mean maybe, but mostly I'm asking, you could,
everyone
once
has
you
a
get your
type, I
economy
suppose, but-
booming, if we stop by for a visit, maybe you'd hook us up with some money.
Oh, okay. That became much
At least
tamer.
accommodations.
Yeah,
Warm bed.
He
Sorry, the
says,
phrasing was just off.
we'll see. I make no promises. And then he kind of mutters in Dwarvish, particularly because I don't know if I'll live that long.
You'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
And then he kind of pulls his armor to the side, and you can see all of the burns that he's suffered from the acid breath.
Don't worry about it. I'm sure that'll come out in the wash.
And he just kind of rolls his shoulder a little bit.
Oh, that was that way before. Okay.
Because
I
you're
got it.
touching me, and I can see you.
And then he shows the one gash in his chest.
From one of the orcs. Yeah, he almost died from the orcs too.
That is
I'm
fair.
very keen-eyed.
Okay.
But yeah, so Haas reaches over and opens up the bag of holding and comically pulls out the great axe and hands it over.
Slip.
Good luck with your future endeavors. Let's see if we can't get you out of here.
Magic item slip if you have it.
So he kind of takes his crossbow and slides it into his pack, and then he just kind of twirls around with the axe a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Caressing it, attuning with it.
And around this point, your 4 hours are done. You have constructed a marvelous ballad of
Firebolts.
about firebolts.
Yeah, with the help of Bruce
A
now.
pipe solo in the middle. A crazy panpipe solo.
I'm trying to think of a song that has fire in the name. but I can't
Firebolts
do
and lightning, very.
That's great.
Yeah.
it. Go ahead and take inspiration for that.
Jasmine Rhapsody.
How does that work?
Upper left corner, it says inspiration.
Oh, yeah.
Upper
Oh, I see.
Inspiration.
Do I just put like a one?
Use a pencil.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because the way it works is you can spend it to
Cool.
gain advantage or enforce disadvantage on somebody.
Nice.
All right. So you are gathered around the fire. Your 4 hours of carousing have finished. You've had a nice meal of bear meat.
Nice meat.
Haas and Lysander have finished their trances, and the sun is now setting. Who would like to take watches? There's 4 watches, each of them 2 hours.
I can take first watch. And then back up on all the others.
I'll take second.
I can take one.
I'll take second one. We should do this a little strategically. I'm almost out of resources, so I should go early on, so I get my spells back slightly earlier. Actually, do you mind if I take first watch?
Sure, no problem.
No, the other way around. Never mind. I'm so wrong. Last watch, yes.
Yeah. I was gonna say you don't get the resources back till the end.
Doing the math wrong.
Okay, so we have 1, 4,
3.
3, 2.
Sure.
Okay.
I can. Okay, never mind.
You and Bishop can just take a nap.
Yeah, sleep in.
Okay.
You roasted all that bear meat. You worked hard. Or, yeah, bear meat.
All right, Haas, can you roll me a perception check and
Sure.
a d12?
Yes, you
Don't get a
bind,
1.
you bind to the hind leg of a nice juicy beer.
It's nice to go again.
I guess Jasmine
10
could go for a
for
beer
the
right
yeah,
now.
and 8 for the D12.
8 on the d12?
Yeah.
Okay. And you said 10 for your perception?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fine.
Hoss is
It's like a
Hoss
narrative.
Yeah.
has his gun,
I'm hurting now.
resting next to him and is like
Sounded
working on like some leather stuff.
Okay.
Did not sound like
Since
this.
everyone's
No.
asleep, he puts his cards away.
Aw. Solitaire for 4.
As you are, what did you say you were doing? You were just kind of
Doing some leather work.
Okay, doing some leather work. As you were doing some leather work, by the way, your leather saddle is done in Alagon.
Ding.
We gotta go
a,
get
little,
get a
a
notification.
little text notification
Oh,
pops up.
quest marker. Yeah, just,
Well, I'm assuming Joff will be keeping track. And
Yeah.
It's been 3 days, which is how long they said.
Oh
So we
man,
got-
if it was an Alagon, I'd have
We gotta
sat.
get back there then.
Your leather working is disturbed by the sound of rubble shifting slightly.
Okay.
Bad.
I listened very attentively and watched kind of in the direction the rubble shifted. Was it from like the outside of the cave system or the inside of the cave system?
From the outside of the cave system.
Okay.
The exterior?
Right.
Is there still light outside?
No, it's
The
dusk.
sunset? Okay.
The sun is set. It's the campfire that you're huddled around is basically the only source of light. I'm
Okay.
assuming you killed your lantern with the
Yeah,
campfire.
I killed the lantern and I kind of move the sticks in the fire around so the fire dims down a little bit
Okay.
and just kind of take up a position where I can watch more closely outside and I continue to
Okay.
I wait to see if anything, untoward.
Sure.
We've still got the hide in place, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have the hiding place.
Okay.
All right.
There's a combination of brush and sticks and stuff covering the entrance, so it's hidden from the outside.
You are somewhat surprised when the disturbance comes not from in front of you, but to the side.
Boy.
Okay.
You hear the sounds of the brush
Being kicked over,
Damn it.
but the orcs emerging from the cave passage
wanted a
behind you.
Okay.
The ogre and his
Oh my
dire wolves from this side,
crap.
and the
Oh
orog
gosh.
and his contingent of
Oh,
orcs.
great.
Okay. So Hoss shouts alarm.
Alarum.
I jump up.
Can I lay one of my fire
Roll
arrows?
initiative.
Okay. Wake
I
up.
want to just like shoot my fire arrows now.
You're asleep.
I am.
Yep.
Ooh, 4 plus
That's what I'm gonna get today. It's gonna be a 21.
7.
Might be on the die.
Oh, 8.
Now we're just gonna like roll terrible if we get high initiatives.
I always feel like that, even though I know it's not true. That's not necessarily what's going to happen.
Jesus. If I'd had time, I was gonna roll all these stats before you guys got here.
Oh boy.
So, did we get enough sleep with that to actually be
You did
healed
not.
up? No.
Told you we should have slept
I mean,
outside.
I did earlier.
You can. They're coming from outside.
Oh,
You can have completed a short rest, which would allow
Okay.
you to roll your hit dice if you have any left.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think we should.
I got dressed earlier.
I think we should retreat into a tactical area where they can only come into one end.
I think what you're talking about is become cornered instantaneously.
No, it narrows it down so then we can't get attacked on 3 sides, only one side.
It reduces the,
Okay.
you know, like, it prevents us from getting surrounded.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
this is totally why I wish I could. I know Cloud of Daggers technically says you cast on a point, so I could just pick a point in space right there
yeah.
and make a 5-foot cube, but I know I'm not allowed to do that. So that would have been great. Oh well.
Okay. And Brennan gets +2. Brennan rolled a 19. All right. Initiatives 25 to 20.
21.
Nice.
Oh, Bishop is 21.
Oh, sweet.
I'm pretty sure Bishop has the higher initiative.
Yes, Bishop does.
By 1.
Okay. 20 to 15.
15.
Okay. Brennan.
Well, that sucks. I have 1 hit point, no hit dice, and 0 spell slots.
1 hit point.
Yeah.
Oh,
You have all your wolf shapes.
That's the only good news. But
I
it's pretty
can-
good news, though.
That is pretty good news.
that is pretty
I can give you
15 to
healing.
10.
No, don't worry about it.
Okay.
If I go down, he'll
10 to
be.
5.
Oh,
7.
I have 5.
8.
All right. 8, 7, 5.
Oh,
We're going last.
You have how many hit points?
1.
You didn't have any hit dice to spend?
Use them all. We haven't had a long rest in a while.
yeah, we have not rested.
I've taken a lot of damage.
What's your dexterity bonus?
Dex.
Yep.
Like, yeah, getting him to
So, just to get right, it's direwolves, ogre, orcs, and special orc.
2 kinds of special orcs. This is a large orc known as an orog. They tend to be the brood mothers and protectors. They are also can be somewhat intelligent, but they are also not ones to take the throne. So they tend to try to avoid the fights within orcs. This white-skinned orc with a pig face is an orc dressed in armor but carrying a staff.
Ooh. So it's 11.
It's a mage. Geek the mage. Geek the mage immediately.
So it's 11 on
Yeah.
7.
No. You can
Right.
just get toys and
Oh, wait.
books and stuff. You brought.
Michael, quick question.
What?
How high
You
is
can-
the ceiling in this room?
This ceiling is about 30 to 40 feet up.
Okay. Who wants to fly?
You do.
I mean, yeah, but
Good ranged attackers.
So,
I'm not a good person.
Bishop's first.
Fly.
Okay, so
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
so Bishop is gonna move
That'd be fun.
If I wanted to be a dick, I could have. But
5, 10, 15. He's gonna ready a bite attack, and if they get close, if they move in towards him, he'll bite.
So we're not doing the bottleneck thing.
I'm just buying you guys time.
we're using the panther as a body.
He could drag you back.
What do you mean, drag you back?
He could drag you back into the cave.
Effectively mounting him and get out.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
But-
yeah. How
but-
about I do that then?
Okay.
So
got
from
time.
here, he'll grab me and go back here.
okay.
That's so adorable. He grabs you by the
Yeah.
scruff of the neck and carries you in his
Yeah.
mouth.
So like
Super cute.
there.
All right. Does that end Bishop's turn?
Yep.
Okay, Lysander, you're up.
Okay, so Lysander's going to first. All right, who's next?
How
to
high
me?
is the ceiling?
Yes, we got 30
It's 40
40
feet. Bruce is next to you.
and run to the corner. And also blast at big guy over here.
Okay, roll.
Sure. 2 Eldritch Blasts. That's going to be a 15 and a 9.
Against the ogre.
Yes.
Okay. 15 will hit.
Sweet. In which case, wrong damage on that. That's the wrong die.
Brennan's going to be up next.
Yep. It's going to be 8 plus 2 is 10, and he's also going to be pushed back 10 feet back into the cavern.
He had to squeeze.
I mean, yeah.
How do you
I'm
get
trying
through?
to do as much as I can.
Bruce, can't you in direwolf form take up most of that area?
Brennan's going to.
Can.
Whoops.
But it won't last long.
Yeah.
Brennan's going to
Just saying,
shift
like,
and shoot
if we
at
need
the
to.
shaman. All right. And now the Orogs go. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Oh, they're flanking you.
Oh gosh.
30.
Could you just give me an hour to cast comprehend languages?
I should have stayed there with Bishop.
All right.
Could have.
The Orog and the Orc are going to attack Jasmal. That is a 22.
Oh gosh.
And that is a 10. And then that is another 10. So the 22 will hit.
Oh man.
You take 8 slashing damage as this
Oh man.
large,
Ouch.
beefy Orog with a huge great axe comes swinging in and clips you right across the side. That Orc is going to attack Bruce. That is an 11.
Ah, I fight it off.
Cool.
Or jump out of the way.
Those two are going to hurl javelins, one at Threnin, one at Hoss. So Threnin will miss. Hoss. That is a 22.
Hits.
You take 4 damage.
Okay.
Literally the worst it could do.
Good.
That ends the Orog's turn. Bruce, you're up.
All right.
You might want to disengage and move back.
The enemy is here, and I intend to fight him.
All right.
The only natural illumination in the space is the campfire.
Right.
All right. Blah.
Can only do so much to keep you alive.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, but you take the dead. This is good a bottleneck as any.
Right now, there's no bottleneck.
Yeah.
We're going to be instantly surrounded.
Yeah.
What do you do, Bruce?
I'd say give these guys time. to
Attack
get
the
back.
person in front of me.
Go ahead and attack.
$20 to armor class.
That'll hit.
5. 8 piercing damage to the person in front of me.
Okay. Good solid bite through him.
Okay. Shift back 1, and it needs to make a saving throw versus being knocked prone.
Okay.
DC 13 strength.
DC 13 strength.
Yep.
He passes.
All right.
Big meaty orc. All right. The shamans are up. That shaman in the back there is going to use a first level spell slot to cast Bless on itself and its 2 companions. And then the 2 orcs are going to, excuse me,
Oh, go ahead.
charge in.
This was planned, though.
So, one orc is going to attack Hoss. That's a miss. One orc is going to attack Bruce. Jesus. Oh, I'm forgetting the D4. Might not help. 13?
Barely misses.
All right. The other one's got no way he's going to get up to
Except there's a
18.
face full of teeth.
I just realized, wait, we did,
All right.
weren't we camping outside of
Jasmine.
the cave?
No.
It's your turn.
Alright, I will try to
For
hit the one that
protection's sake,
just attacked me
so
with a
we had cover.
firebolt.
We were camping
You would have
just inside.
disadvantage
Oh, okay.
because it's right next to you.
If I can I move back or
It would take
And
your
try.
turn to not take attacks.
Right.
You can do vicious mockery without taking disadvantage or without.
alright, fine.
Taking
I'll,
attacks.
okay. Maybe I'll try vicious mockery then.
Against the orc.
Yes. That just
What's your save DC?
14.
He fails.
Okay.
So you successfully insulted him.
Awesome. It's like I barely even felt that
Roll
slashing
2d4.
damage. Alright.
No, D4.
Oh, sorry.
Pyramids.
My brain.
Yep.
3.
4, so 7.
Nice.
All right. Did you want to do anything else?
Now can
10
I
seconds.
step back a bit?
The
or
orc
no.
and the other orc
They'll
would
attack
still
me.
still be able to attack you.
I mean,
Okay.
you can
Yeah.
fall back. They'll get an attack on you. That's
Time's up.
Oh, alright, sorry.
Boss, you're up.
all right. I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on you,
Thank
and
you.
I'm going to disengage
Okay.
and follow the plan.
Okay.
Does that end your turn?
That ends my turn.
Okay, Joff, it's your turn.
Yay. I'm gonna take my fire. Or no, I can't. No, I'll just take an
and
arrow.
Huss also shoves
I'll take
all
an
back.
arrow
Mm-hmm.
and shoot him.
Okay. Shoot him.
Okay. Short bow. 12.
That will miss.
Miss. Okay.
Does that end your turn?
And then I'll draw my sword and shield out.
Okay, it's an action to put your shield on.
I just took an action, so I'll just.
Do you just pull your sword out?
Yep, just my sword.
Okay. Does that end your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Ulfa is going to step in and seeing you all snarls. What's the token for?
That's the shield of faith in my back.
Oh, nice. He snarls at all of you and says, the Black Death said you would be here. Work! Tharg! At them! And the dire wolves begin squeezing in. 10, 20, 30, 40, 10, 20, 30.
They're just
And he brings a huge great club
Does
down
he have to
on-
squeeze to be in that space?
No, there's 3 squares that he's on. 16 to hit?
That is neat beats. Yep.
Okay. So that will be a solid great club hit from a giant kin, I suppose. 10, 14 bludgeoning damage.
All right.
All right. And Bishop.
So Bishop is going to ready in action if anything comes into this square and bites.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah.
All right. Lysander.
Gonna go ahead and start off by firing off Eldritch Blasts at... everyone's kind of in the way. You.
He's injured, yeah.
Yeah.
He is injured. Both of them are.
Suck at my rolls, but I didn't get in that one. 17... Sorry, no, that's an 18 on one of them. That one's probably gonna hit.
What do you roll?
13
18.
on the die, 18 total for one of them.
18 will hit.
Okay,
And what's the
other one's a 7.
The 7 will miss.
Yeah, I figured that's probably... It's gonna be 6 plus 2, so 8.
Isn't it 2d10 at this level?
Oh, sorry, it's...
Oh, they're 2 beams.
2 beams, yeah.
I can split him. So
Yeah.
if I hit him twice. And he gets pushed back 10 feet.
No, he doesn't.
Nice.
No, he dies, yes.
Your blast kills the orc.
Sweet.
Uh,
His body flies backwards.
Threnin is going to line up another shot on the shaman. That will hit. So he does a solid 8 damage. Shaman needs to make a concentration check, which she passes.
Damn.
He pulls back to stand shoulder to shoulder, so then he can hopefully get sneak attack. The Orog is going to step around.
Oh man.
He snarls at you. He says, "You hurt, friend."
Oh.
Well, one of his attacks will miss. The other one is a 22. So you take 10.
Oh god. Okay. I'm in trouble.
These orcs are going to shift here. And they're going to throw javelins at Bruce. Sure. That's 2 misses.
Snapping
then
and snarling.
that orc next to Jasmal will attack. And that misses. That ends the Orog's turn. Bruce, you're up.
Okay. Really wish you guys had left me a little room so I could actually be in that space.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll disengage and back off to this space.
Okay.
You're blocking.
Do you bonus action
Well-
heal?
I guess I can do. I don't have any spell slots left.
According to me, you have 1 first level spell slot, but okay.
Nope. He's doing something.
Okay.
Some healing myself. Probably in
All right.
wolf form.
And time's up.
Okay.
Shaman, these two are going to move up. The shaman is going to summon a spiritual weapon, which appears 20 feet away. It is actually, she'll move first, summon it,
Sure.
and it is the shape of a great axe. The orcs are going to attack Bruce. Plus the. So that's a 19.
Yep, that is.
You take 6 damage.
Okay.
The other one is going to miss with like 3, 6, 11.
Okay, cool.
And then the magic weapon also misses.
Okay.
Now it is Jasmal's turn.
Okay, I want to try to cast blindness on the big.
Okay, that's a Constitution save on his part.
They are going to kill you this next turn.
They will.
You,
Yes.
you should disengage. and
Okay, I
attack.
can't do that. All right.
Yeah,
Then-
disengage.
I mean-
Here's the one argument. If
but
you
they
do
can
cast
attack
blindness,
me. right?
this one
If
will
I-
only be attacking at disadvantage. So you only take one normal attack. If you cast blindness and he gets blinded, you only get one attack from running back.
We don't have a
So it's
ton of
almost
time.
like a disengage.
I can try to shoot him. Do I have the line right?
Well, you can on
Should
your
I just
turn.
not your
disengage?
Yeah, on my turn.
All right, I'll just disengage, I guess.
Action to
Get behind
disengage
us.
Yeah.
and flee.
Yes.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Yeah.
That works.
All right. That
That's
ends.
better.
Did you want a bonus action Bardic Inspiration? Anybody? You have them all.
Yes.
Who do you Bardic Inspiration?
Who needs it real bad? Who wants it? All
Anybody?
I-
Everybody?
right, Bruce, go ahead.
Yay. Is it D6 or D8?
D8s. She's level 5.
Excellent.
All right, that ends your turn.
Sorry for the pain. I just don't want the clock to run out.
Okay, Hoss, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to step forward,
You and your
10,
small enough. I can fire.
That'll miss.
and then
Yeah.
I'm going to fall back. He gets an attack on me.
Yep. $18.
Hits.
All right.
Let's see what I got.
So you take 5 slashing damage from his great axe.
Okay.
Does that end your turn?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Joff, you're up.
All right, so I'm going to
Oh, and you missed.
I'm gonna pull out my. I will pull my bow back out.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot at this guy.
All right. Take your shot.
13.
13 hits. Roll
Nice.
Okay. 4.
damage. That's it? Okay. Does that end your turn?
And then I'm going to move 5, 10. There you go.
Right there?
Yep.
Are you a
Okay.
Lord Bard?
She is.
Yes.
Do you have cutting words?
I think I do.
That
but
means
I
you can
don't
make it
know.
harder for them to hit.
Oh, okay. How does?
So then he should be.
Oh,
You should
okay.
be announcing your hit roll, so she can decide whether she wants the cutting words. Unless
Well-
you want to let her decide after a hit is announced.
If you want to do that, just ask me what it is, and I'll tell you.
Okay.
Like when it's a 2, I'm not gonna like, or
Yeah,
if
yeah,
it's really
fair,
high
fair,
or really
fair.
low, I don't bother.
Yeah, you're right. It makes perfect sense. If it's very high or very low.
Ulfe just kind of stands prodigiously.
Oh,
Doesn't have a lot of room.
on,
He's
on-
impressed with himself.
On Haas's turn, Haas is going to say, so the dragon sent you to do what it... sorry. Haas was going to say, the dragon that we chased off twice sent you guys now? So that's what Haas says on his... Because, like,
Okay.
I was waiting for my...
On Ulfe's turn, he says, "Yes, and she offered me quite the reward."
Must have been quite a reward. Oh wait,
He-
it was quite the reward.
He's going to reach behind, pull out a javelin, and hurl it towards Hoss
Okay.
for having the smart mouth.
Good taunting.
That could have been me. A few seconds
High class
ago.
taunting.
13 plus 6 is a 19.
Hits.
Did you want a cutting words to force him to miss? Or force
what's
him
your
to
class?
almost miss?
17.
Yes, sure.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
So how does
Well, wait.
His turn.
Is that only 2?
yeah? How does it?
You roll
You
a
roll a
d8,
d8 and you
you
subtract that from his attack roll.
So if you get a
Oh, okay.
3 through 8, you'll turn a hit into a miss.
Oh, okay.
You got a very high chance. of
Yeah.
doing this.
All right. I will do that.
All right.
4.
Nice.
So, you shout something at Ulfe to distract him just long enough for the javelin to miss.
Something witty.
Sup, nerd?
So you should be keeping track of all of your
Yes.
inspiration uses.
That is your second inspiration.
Hey,
You have
you.
one left.
Okay.
The short guy.
He's standing about 10 feet tall.
Yeah.
So, the javelin goes sailing over your shoulder as he kind of...
Okay.
And that will end Ulfe's turn. Bishop.
So, Bishop's going to move here and is going to attack this dude.
Okay. Go ahead and attack.
14.
14 misses.
Okay. And it's going to end Bishop's turn.
Okay. Lysander, you're up.
Well,
Oh.
I'm not gonna do that. Give me that. Firing at her.
Who? Him?
Him, yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Her.
Him and or her.
Then,
Nice.
wow, shoot. 20 and then a nat 20 on the other die.
Both will hit the Orog.
Okay, so I'm rolling max on one, or
You roll 2 dice,
okay,
add it together. That's your crit.
yes. So this is gonna be my crit.
Okay.
It's gonna be a 5 and a 10.
Nice.
Plus 2.
So that's 17.
17 on one,
And then roll for the second one.
and the second one's gonna be 4 in total.
So 17, 21.
Yes, and
Nice.
is pushed back 20 feet. So
The Orog is bloodied from that one
sweet.
cacophonious blast.
2, 3, 4.
Nice.
Just
Well, does he knock into the bowl into the other ones?
That's
or-
an excellent question.
I mean, yes, if you'd like to.
Well, no. Well, I guess we'll ask the GM.
I'll let you do that because
The-
my turn's about to end.
The orcs will make strength saving throws to halt his throw. And they succeed.
Oh, so you just stand in place. Okay.
Like, they catch him and kind of hold him up.
Okay.
That ends your turn. It is now Threnon's turn.
I'm glad that managed to work pretty well.
Threnon will run over onto the fire and stab forward with his short swords.
Hiya.
So how this is working out. Okay.
This actually kind
12.
of gives like people a chance
So,
to.
what is
duck
your-
and leave.
Threnon
Also, everyone
barely
Total hit
misses
points.
with one.
Air Force hit points.
I'm 17 of 37.
Okay.
6, 8.
Now, if I get knocked down and you heal me, I can
12.
pop back into wolf form for another 37 on two separate wolf forms.
Okay.
So even if I get knocked out, I'm not done.
5, 10.
So would you prefer like
15.
hold on
Nice.
to the heel
20?
until maybe you've been knocked down?
That's generally the right tactic.
Okay, I'll do that.
And then he disengages to move here. So Threnon kind of charges out, pulls his short swords, leaps over the fire to impale into the orc, throwing the orc's body further away, allowing him to get there, and then he uses his bonus action to disengage and fall back so he doesn't get attacked by any of the other stuff.
Nice.
Nice.
I'm trusting you to be the tank. Better than him. That ends Threnon's turn. It is the Orog. Orog says, "You killed friend!" He
Wow,
goes
you
charging
killed a lot
in
of
for,
friends.
and he's going to unleash one attack against Threnon, one attack against Bishop. So the dwarven die will be the dwarf. The dwarf's going to get hit. What's Bishop's armor class?
16.
That's a 17, so he'll hit.
Got the bugbear helping us in combat.
Bishop will take 13 slashing damage. And
He can take it. It's he
Threnon
moved up a lot.
Threnon
since
takes
last
12.
time.
Nice.
Okay. Threnon's at 9 hit points.
Just for the heck of it, I'm running it on DM turns.
All right, Bruce, it's your turn.
All right. I will move up, move out. I can move back. I'm just gonna bite this guy right here. Oh, were you gonna say something?
This orc looks heavily wounded. That's all I
Okay.
want to say.
Oh yeah, because I hit him once, and then I think somebody.
So I
else
can
hit
move
him.
up a little bit. I'll take a bite at him. Might as well, right?
All right. Can you just make a dex check
Sure.
for the campfire to avoid your fall?
17.
You easily avoid it.
30 seconds.
Okay, so that's a 19 versus or 20 versus armor class hits,
That
right?
hits. He has 4 hit points.
Yep, and that's below my minimum, so he's dead.
So, all right, that orc is dead.
Okay, and then shift a little bit back.
Yep.
Okay.
Unless. Nope. Okay.
I don't know the
Yep.
orcs. I think the orcs have percent.
Okay,
That'd be bad.
that's good.
That is your turn.
Yep.
Good. All right. It is now the shaman's turn. The shaman is going to bonus action with the magic weapon or magic spear.
Yep.
That'll hit.
Yep.
The shaman orc is going to attack, and that's going to miss. I think you killed the other one already. So, I forget what our magic weapon or what's spiritual weapon.
D8 plus spell casting mod.
Okay.
Yes.
7 plus 1. So you take 8 damage from the magic great axe as it slams down.
Okay.
The other orc thrusts forward with his great axe, but it deflects off of your shield of faith. Not your faith, somebody else's faith.
Yes.
That ends the shaman's turn. Jasmine, you're up.
Okay. Do I have to move up if I want to blast any spells out of this little nook, or can I
Not
retrieval
necessarily.
from here? Okay, so can I try to hit this one with a firebolt, or do I have to
You
move
would have to shift out of the way
shift
from
like
Haas.
around?
Yeah, you
Haas?
would shift around. You'd probably be best shifting here,
To here,
for the line
okay.
of sight.
Right.
And if you
Sorry,
roll a
Haas.
natural
No
1,
problem.
you would hit Bishop.
Oh boy.
But go ahead and roll.
All right.
Okay.
That looks good.
Yeah.
14
plus
Your spellcasting attack
6.
Okay. That will hit.
Nice.
The Zorog seems to be dressed in heavy plate armor, or equivalent, but you have successfully seared him. Go ahead and roll damage.
Good
All
job.
right. Damage is a 10,
2d10,
right?
2d10.
15 seconds.
Is that
That's a
10.
10.
no? Okay.
You rolled again.
That's
Nice.
You
Oh,
did 20
okay.
damage.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Nice.
Lucky.
Does that end your turn?
Yeah, I
Nice.
guess so.
As you fire this
Should I give
firebolt
out the other?
at-
Ah, okay.
No, use the
never mind.
cutting. The cutting words is a really good
Yeah.
ability.
as you launch this
Especially
amazing firebolt, this is probably going to need another verse in the battle.
Yes. I was just gonna say that.
Slams into the Orog's face, burns away, and he pulls a full 2-face as it actually crumbles one of his tusks.
Bravely
Is it
burned
good
away.
One hit point.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Cutting word is perfect for
Well,
ogre because
so
one big.
it was
hit,
mid,
so that's a good
okay.
mid roar. It
Nice.
hits him maybe
It
in the
saves a lot
mouth,
of
and like
damage.
that was
All right.
there's light coming out of his eyes, but not in the good way. It's just like
Yeah.
Hoss, it is now your turn.
okay. Well, I think we need to put that thing down. So I'm going to. Yeah, you wait on that. Okay, yeah. So I'm going to attack it.
Okay.
Do it up.
The big guy. Actually hit this time.
Cast
16.
That will miss.
All right. Okay.
Makes a groove in the armor.
Don't forget, Bruce, you have an inspiration token.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's my turn.
That ends your turn.
Yeah.
Hoss. All right. Joff, you're up.
All right.
Or I should
so
have you give it to Haas because he has one big attack.
I'm gonna get on. No, I'll stand right here
Okay.
and fire another bolt or
Arrow?
an arrow.
Go ahead and roll.
14,
That will miss.
and then I will move back.
Okay. As a reminder, Ranger, you have 1 second level spell slot you could do for something.
Okay.
Does that end your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Ulfe had already said his response that he would be offered quite the reward. He's going to step forward onto the fire.
Does he just take damage?
Burning his little toes.
He does
His
actually
giant
take
toes.
the
Nice.
fire as he kind of
takes the mask
stomps his foot down and just kills the fire immediately.
Yeah.
The chamber goes dark.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Those of you without dark vision are considered blinded, so disadvantage on attack rolls.
Does Bishop have?
I don't know, does he?
He's a panther. Sorry.
Oh,
I got it here.
I'm
Panthers
not sure.
do not have blind vision. Blind
Okay.
sight.
Oh man. Oh, dark vision.
No, anything like.
Nope. No. Sorry, no dark. Yeah, no dark vision.
Do dire wolves have dark vision?
Nope.
Okay. So, out of the nothingness,
You have the lights.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask you. Can I
Yep.
just do that?
Just like
21
To
comes
me?
slamming down onto you.
Oh, that's from the big ogre.
That's from the ogre as he killed the fire.
I'm a
Just brings his
I'm
attack
a
on
16, so that hits.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it just happens.
you. All right.
And then his turn is over, so you don't take damage. No, I'm kidding.
2d8 plus 4.
Yeah, so it's probably gonna knock me out.
5 and 5 is 10, so 14.
Okay, yeah, so that does knock me out.
Like, knock you out of beast form or knock you unconscious?
I only had 1 hit point, so knock me unconscious.
Well, I mean, if you had
Does it carry over?
14...
Yeah, there's a possibility. You're right.
Yeah.
The wasn't guaranteed.
All right.
I still have a shield of faith. My corpse still has a shield of faith.
I'm gonna try to pull
You could cast light and
Hoss
you could
over here.
use a
Okay.
healing word to make
So
him
it's,
stand up.
Okay.
To heal me.
Disadvantage. That's not Hoss. That's Bruce. But I
Bruce,
understood what you meant.
Bruce, sorry.
I understood what you meant. So you pull him here. The Orog will get an attack of opportunity against Bishop.
Okay.
That is a 20.
Yep.
All right. So you take, or Bishop takes
I can
5
do light
slashing
and then
damage from the
heal.
grave.
Okay. He's still up.
Sworn up to
Does that end Bishop's turn?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Lysander, you're up.
Yep, blasting.
Because you
Okay.
cast a bonus
So
action
I
spell, you
have
can only do a
1 second
cantrip.
level.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Let's go ahead
first.
and because I have
1 second level, no first.
because I have dark vision, I can actually do this.
Yep.
First off, I step forward,
Okay.
so I'm not in blasting range.
Yep.
Hit you
And
as
you
in
would have,
big guy.
you can upcast a healing spell.
Nice.
Whoa, what's going on today? 17 and a net 20.
The 17 will miss. The nat 20 will hit. Don't
Oh.
bother rolling damage. The
That'll hit.
blast
Wow.
fires
Kablamo.
forward.
Repulsor blast. Repulsor beam.
We'll describe your damage in a second. Do you have anything else you want to do with your turn?
I'm going to go ahead and bonus action Hex Bigo over here.
Okay. You bonus action Hex Bigo. Does that end your turn?
That does in fact end my turn. I'm going to use Strength as his saving throw choice. Not
missed.
Or ability check, whatever.
So,
and I'm
you-
going to move back to end.
All right.
He's hula hooping now.
You dashed forward, unleashed a powerful Eldritch Blast, one of the more powerful ones you've ever done. And you, the Eldritch
Let's get in a
energy
burst in the song!
pings through the Orog's chest and it actually leaves a small hole
Yeah, exactly.
from the force. It literally just punches the meat straight out. And then you follow up with a quick snap of your hands and the hex takes effect.
Oh, actually, I'm just realizing, wait, if the nat 20 kills it, can I redirect the other one, or no, it's already hitting the same guy?
It was already hitting the same guy because you double targeted.
Yeah, it was just to make sure you hit him. Yeah.
You may want to just roll one at a time in the future.
Yeah. That ends Lysander's turn. Threnin.
Good job.
Heck,
Threnin's going to look around disappointedly that he doesn't have an ally. He will unleash 2 attacks against Ulf. And he says, your weak leadership led to the death of the 4 orcs below, and it will lead to your death here.
Yeah, you tell him, Threaten.
Holy crap. Actually,
Roll cutting
he
words.
did tell them because he rolled a natural 20.
Nice.
What's up with the 20s this time? This entire
Threnin gets a +4, that makes it 17.
We're really
That is
inspired.
enough to hit the
Yeah.
Nice.
ogre. So he's going to be rolling 3d6 + 4. And if he had sneak attack, that would have been crazy.
Jeez.
10.
And something like an ogre might be very vulnerable
11.
to a mental spell like Phantasmal Force. Just generally
15.
speaking, the
Yeah.
big baddies usually don't have good brains.
Nice. So I can give that one a try.
Future reference.
And then he uses bonus action to disengage 5, 10, 15, 20.
Yay, it's good
Just
to,
kind of
be,
dashes in, cuts up his leg, and then runs away.
good to be a rogue.
The Orcs are going to 5, 10, 15, 5, 10,
Are the people in the
15.
front okay with
20.
being there to take on said people?
That one moves in.
You do
Oh
you.
boy.
They're
I'm just
both
saying,
moving in.
like,
Okay.
I think
So
you and me
then-
are the only ones who like to be in the front.
Okay.
I'm just.
Be like a
I
model.
was gonna get you up and then.
One attack against Hoss,
Move
one
on.
attack against Jasmal.
Oh man.
Hoss, that's a 12. Jasmal, that's a 14.
Oh, okay. Mine is 14, so does that mean it?
No, your armor
no,
class.
Oh, armor class.
Oh, but it is
sorry.
14.
Yeah,
So-
Also
okay.
14.
That's what I meant.
You take
Okay.
4 slashing damage as the axe cuts across you. That ends the Orcs. Bruce, death saving throw, please.
Sure.
Okay, you'll be up in a minute. So.
Do you bring my dice too?
It's a 9.
It would be a 9. I'm trying to figure if I'm going to use my
Wait, I used my key.
Bardic Inspiration. No, I'll choose not to use my Bardic Inspiration. So one failure.
Okay.
Now I'm being attacked,
Alright.
so what should I do?
The shaman will.
Wondering, like,
You can still
20
do
I
it
should still do what
you
I was
should do what you're
originally
gonna
planning. Okay.
because we're messed up in the
Yeah.
dark as a group.
Yeah. Okay.
5,
Is
10,
that sword glowing?
15, 20.
Not enough to see by. I don't think.
It's not actually. It's not glowing.
It
all
doesn't
that much.
provide illumination.
That orc is going to hurl a javelin at Hoss.
How are we doing this in the
Open it
dark?
up first.
14.
We can hear things.
Misses.
Okay. That ends. Oh, the shaman.
Pick those up.
Yep. Mage is going down next.
The. Oh, just in case.
So that's actually 16 because he still has bless. Or wait, no, he doesn't. Magic weapon. Never mind. Yeah, that ends the shaman's turn. Jasmine, it's your turn.
All right, I'm going to cast light.
Bing. What do you cast it on? Hoss's
Can I-
head. Your fist.
Sure.
Do it on Hoss's
My
head.
fist, or yeah,
On
Hoss's
top of
head.
his head, not in
That
front of his
works.
eyes.
Well, my hat
Yeah,
is now...
his hat. All right.
Out of
It's a good
brilliance.
central
Alright, now you
thing.
can see.
And I also want to do healing word on Bruce.
Cool. All right. What level did you want to do it at? You have 1, 2, and 3.
Thinking of the from Princess Bride.
One.
It's fine to do.
Yeah.
All right. So that's 1d4
Ended up
plus
with
3.
but no, the giant hulking figure thing.
Okay.
Gambit and
Four.
Can I, what square
Plus
would you
3.
do?
Okay, 4.
Actually,
Hoss.
on the hat.
It's your turn.
I need to move you around the way for a second, guys.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So, what are your hit points right now?
4.
4. Okay. So I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on you, and then Hoss is going to draw his. He's still holding his gun, but now he's going to draw his guitar and
Cool.
adopt a defensive stance.
All right. Cure wounds is an action.
That's I know it's my action. So that's
You could save
that's,
it for
that's
when I get
basically
knocked down again. I don't care.
Is that
that's my
good?
turn.
Okay, cool.
So you spend cure wounds.
Yeah,
It's a
I know.
d8 plus your intelligence.
It's a 7.
Cool. Thank you.
All right. Draw. It's your go.
Okay, so I'm going to. Can I move to here?
Yeah, you can go there.
You want to go there?
Yeah.
Are you gonna
Okay.
in between
You go there.
And that it is a bad spot, but I have a flank on him now. Does that give me a plus?
It gives you you can roll the die twice.
Okay. I'm going to swing my my long sword
Now don't
at
mess
him.
your dice up with my dice. You can have your dice here.
14.
Don't
Okay.
let them fall
23.
on the floor, and don't mix them in with my dice. Okay.
Okay.
Just so we don't make,
That hits.
just
Go
so we
ahead and
don't
roll
get
damage.
the dice confused. Okay.
7.
Nice. All right. That orc seems pretty heavily wounded, but he's still conscious.
2 hit points.
This is not mine.
Never mind.
If you need
Ulfe.
to. It's a good thing
Oh,
to keep
yeah.
yourself up. If you can.
Right.
It's Dr. Lord's friends.
Steps up and he brings his great club slamming down on the halfling.
Oh my.
19.
Yeah, it hits.
5 plus 4 is 9 damage.
Okay, I'm still at 30, so.
Nice.
All right. It is now Bishop's turn.
Alright, so.
Oh wait. Yeah, that's Bishop's turn.
Wait,
So there's
you still
I'm
knocked
in
prone?
the. Yes, I'm. Well, yeah, I'm still. Yeah, I'm on my back in that one square.
He can.
So
Bishop can move here and attack.
yeah, then Bishop will move there and
I'll
bite.
take my token off because it's just confusing things. Sorry.
I'll have him bite. He'll bite then, right now.
Okay. Roll bite.
That's
9,
enough.
7.
That misses. Is that end your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Lysander, you're up.
Everyone's in my way.
You can still shoot.
This
them.
was the downside to this plan.
Yes, I can, but at disadvantage if I remember correctly.
No disadvantage.
Oh no. Have a chance of hitting people?
They get a +2 to their armor if there's somebody in the way.
Nah, man. This is gonna suck. Sure, I'm gonna go ahead and blast. Oh, this guy though. No, I can fire at him.
Yeah, you can fire at him for free because he's really tall.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the tall guy.
Nice.
Cool.
It's gonna be a 16 and a 18.
Both hit.
Nice.
Sweet. All right, max damage.
Magical archer.
Nice. Okay, so that's a 7 and a 12. And he's gonna be thrown back 20
So-
feet.
Total?
Yes. 7.
So 29 is total. Or 7
Sorry,
plus
7,
19
12.
is total.
19 total.
Thank you.
So moving back 4 squares.
1, 2, 3. Slam into the wall.
Bonk.
Bonk. He doesn't take damage from that. I wish.
So you he stumbles back.
Oh, actually, I can move him over here. Yeah.
Okay. That ends your turn?
Yep.
All right.
I got your back.
Thank you.
Threnin is going to 5, 10, 15 to shoot this orc over your prone body.
Sure, totally.
Because you're not a threat.
It's perfect time to do it.
That'll hit the
I
6.
love how well we're all rolling today.
It's like, well, that's not where they belong.
Well,
As
I
he
mean,
kind of
everybody else.
As he kind of runs over and shoots the crossbow, as you open your eyes, you can see the crossbow bolt fly forward,
Whoa.
sink right into the orc's side,
Ooh.
and kills it.
Yes.
Nice.
And then
Everybody,
that ends Threnan's turn.
come.
The Aura orc is going to attack.
Yay!
Actually, he's going to shift here and
Hey,
attack
Pete,
Joff.
you must be a girl. I'm a girl.
That'll hit.
Okay.
So you take 9 slashing damage as the great axe carves through you.
Jeez.
Just
Taking
keep standing,
9.
looking
It's a serious game.
Bruce,
Okay.
you've awakened.
Just about.
Hurrah! Stand up for half my movement. Yes.
You might want to
Still have a
move.
shield of faith active.
Yay! Thank you.
Oh, that's gonna
Two.
be an attack opportunity on you.
Yeah.
No, I didn't leave anyone to that range.
Oh, the
Oh no. The
The,
sword.
the magic
it
weapon
doesn't
doesn't
get
get.
that.
Yeah,
Magic
it
weapon
doesn't.
doesn't get
Apologize,
reactions.
Boom.
No.
Okay, you boom.
Yes, I do, and then I will attack this guy.
Go ahead and attack that guy.
You got it. Pack tactics.
Save me.
Oh, that wasn't a pack tactics. No, that may not do it. That was a 11 versus armor class. 11 versus armor
Hey,
class.
Rose, can I
11
trade
will
one
miss.
die
Okay,
with you?
fair enough. Okay,
You're
trying.
still sleepy.
This one?
I'm just trying. Yeah, I was mostly dead for like a minute.
only partial.
Shaman.
This one was pretty
5,
cool.
10,
I'm
15,
glad you like it.
20, 25.
That one
30.
got
No.
Now you run away.
I was gonna shoot him.
It does, doesn't it?
Oh, how far is the sword from you?
Wait, how far can the
That's
sword
right.
be?
The sword actually.
It can be
Not-
any distance from him.
Not a sword, it's a great axe. The great axe actually kind of curves around and cuts
Sorry, so
through
spiritual weapons.
the
can't-
orc next to him. The great axe cuts through the orc's handle, and he suddenly is without a weapon. So he reaches for the javelin and starts to go with that.
We're gonna attack of opportunity.
No, this orc is going to attack you.
Sure.
Yeah, so I was gonna do spiritual weapon.
That'll
Any
miss.
weapon can't be further
cool.
than 60 feet from you, or else it just.
Oh, is it? Okay. Yep.
Jasmine.
I learned that the hard
Alright.
way is Cative.
Okay.
There's an orc right in front of you. There's the shaman seems to be falling back.
Okay. I'll try to do vicious mockery on the orc who's right in front of
Be
me.
careful not to knock them off.
Yep.
Always a good one in close
Knock them off the
quarters.
map,
Yeah.
And his weapon will disappear.
It's true.
He rolled a 13, which I believe that fails.
Yeah. 14.
Yep.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll 2d4.
Nicely done.
Okay.
9 times 5
3.
is 45. Yeah, if I knock
3.
them once, he'll go back.
So 6. You
That's
insult
my
that
dream to pull that one off.
orc. That ends your turn.
Yeah.
Okay, Hoss.
Alright. Oh.
So that orc's still there. I'm going to shoot at that orc.
Okay, go ahead and take a
I
shot.
just need to figure out. Okay, then. Okay, I'm at advantage and disadvantage.
1, 2,
Miss. Okay, it's my turn.
What'd you roll?
You have 2 on that die.
Oh, okay.
Plus.
It looked like 14 from here, and that would have hit.
I got
Um,
2.
So, Hoss misses. Joff, it's your turn.
Alright. It's my turn.
You are flanked by orcs, and there's a magic weapon in front
Can
of
I go in front of? Can I go like under the magic weapon or something?
you. I mean, if you wanted to.
You can also move through my square if you needed to. You said you could go around it.
So I'm gonna move.
But you might take an attack if
I
you
got
move
the carrot.
away.
What, can this
I got
have
the
an
carrots
attack
on
of
the left
opportunity?
No, but the two orcs that are next to you will.
Alright.
If you do it, the orc will get attack of opportunity.
So no, I'll just attack him.
Yeah, you go.
Brass.
That'll miss.
6.
That'll miss.
Yeah.
Does that end your turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ow!
5,
Here it goes.
10,
Dog fighting.
20,
Oh yeah.
Got Michael Vick.
Promoter.
Got Michael Vick in trouble. Come on.
25, 5,
And
10,
those are large
15.
creatures.
No.
20.
Yeah, I can shoot it.
Kidding.
Ouch.
Oh, he's back there. Oh,
Where are you going?
It's commander tab. He doesn't want to die.
He's lost half his
Coward.
troops.
Tap
Yeah.
The direwolf is going to attack the direwolf.
Of
Hell's
course.
also going to attack the direwolf. They get pack tactics because they're next to each
Oh
other.
yeah, they definitely do.
Just realized,
Um,
how bloody does he look?
20
That does hit my armor class. That's the question.
and 15.
Does not.
Have we hit him much?
I've been hitting him like every other.
That's right, you have
The
been.
magical field blocks one of those doggy teeth.
Go ahead and make your strength saving throw.
Yep.
6.
Wait,
You
can
take 9 damage.
Can I-
And I got a 18 saving throw.
Okay, you're fine.
Yep.
Can I ready an action to run?
Bishop.
No,
Bishop's
No.
turn.
Okay.
You can ready an action
Okay.
run.
So
It's rarely a good idea, but it's
5,
possible.
10, 15, 20, 25,
you can.
If he leaves this orc's
30.
range, he'll take an attack from that orc.
And, yep.
Yeah. Okay.
So
You're
he
fine.
moved through your space, which means both of those orcs are going to attack Bishop.
Okay.
That is a 20 something and a 15.
So one hits.
Bishop will take 13 damage.
He rose.
He's
No,
dead.
hold it. Or-
He's
no,
unconscious.
no.
He falls unconscious
Why'd you have him run all the way over there?
Why won't it
Here.
do this?
The magic weapon is hovering over top of Bishop.
Marking the spot where he's dead. Not yet.
Alright, so that'll end Bishop's turn. Lysander, you're up.
Cool. Fire over the heads of everyone at Big Boy over here.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I should be doing hex damage against him. I just realized.
You last turn was the turn you hexed him, I think.
No, and then I blasted
Oh,
backwards.
yeah.
He's been hexed.
I can't retroactively do that, can I?
No.
Man. Alright, I'll remember this time.
Go ahead and roll.
Because... Oh, wow. One's going to be a 10, other one is a 23.
23 will hit, 10 will miss.
Okay, so I will get my hex damage,
Yep.
and I will blast him. Which is...
You gotta move.
Sure, so it's going to be 5 force and 1 necrotic.
So 6.
Not great. And he gets knocked... Well,
10 feet back, right?
I'm actually not going to knock him back, because I see he's trying to run away at this point.
Okay.
No, knock him back so you can take that guy out
Oh,
too.
sorry, yes, I agree. So,
Threnan will pull his crossbow and takes a shot at that orc. That'll hit.
Nice.
6, 7, 8, 9 is just enough to kill this orc.
Nicely done.
That orc collapses. Alright. The Orog orc is going to attack Joff.
okay.
That'll miss.
Is the shaman already there?
You guys
No, shaman's all the way over there.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
That orc's just over there.
Went a ways. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Bruce, it's your turn.
Okay.
You are surrounded by dire wolves.
Don't I get
Rich
an attack
environment.
of opportunity because he moved out of my range?
Yes, go ahead and
Looks
roll.
like it. Nicely
Okay.
done. Okay, I'll
6.
take attack at this
That'll-
orc.
Okay.
6, 11.
I'm gonna die.
I'm gonna take a risk and use my inspiration. Ah, 19 versus armor class.
That'll definitely hit.
You inspired me to greater heights. 6 piercing damage and a strength saving throw if it survives.
It definitely survives. This orc hasn't taken any damage.
Oh, there you go.
However, it fails the saving throw.
Yeah, so.
Bonk.
Oh.
So it's easier to attack with melee stuff.
Does that end your turn?
That does end my turn.
All right. The shaman will bring the great axe slamming down on Joff. That'll miss.
Okay.
And the shaman will move 60 feet deeper into the cavern. And I believe that orc is an Orog orc. So Jasmine, it's your turn.
All right. If I move here, can I shoot one of the dire wolves with a firebolt? Would I be able to
Yes.
do
Looks
that
like
without? Okay. So I will shoot a firebolt at that one.
Go ahead and take a shot.
Okay. So 20.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll 4d10.
4d10. Nice.
10.
8.
18. 21.
21.
28.
Ooh.
Nice.
All right.
Hot dog.
So, all right.
Hot dog indeed.
That dire wolf is looking very hurt as you release a fireball more than a firebolt into its chest. Did you want to do anything else with your turn?
No.
Okay.
I think so.
Hoss.
Haas is going to. Let's see.
That orc is still alive, by the way.
Yeah. So I guess we'll step up to 1, 2,
If you got a melee, you'd have advantage against him.
3. Is he here or here?
He's there, next to the dire wolf.
Okay. So I guess.
I can also bring the one at this point.
Try get.
Now, so, gosh, am I at disadvantage shooting him because he's prone?
Yes.
But you'd have disadvantage and advantage because you're in melee range, but he's prone. No, wait, that's double disadvantage. Never mind.
It's double disadvantage, but I usually roll that you would just have straight advantage because you're basically just putting the gun to his head and shooting him.
Okay. That's
Otherwise, it'd be very silly.
Yeah. Okay. Then if I can, that is
Yeah,
that
from
is what
point
I'll
blank.
do.
Go ahead.
That makes sense from point blank.
So Haas like kind of squeezes through the melee. 25.
25 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage, and that will be the end of your turn.
Nice.
We have 13 piercing and 6 thunder.
Nice.
Head is gone.
So Haas kind of stands on his chest and just
Overkill.
obliterates his head.
The orc is still kind of reeling from getting thrown to the ground by the dire-wolf, and then he just kind of...
Yeah,
He kind of is surprised at
Oh,
a
man.
barrel. He's kind of surprised at the barrel just kind of being shoved through.
Motherfucker. second.
7.
So that's 10 plus your wisdom.
20th anniversary. I got to see it in. They released it in Cinemapolis. So.
That's
Plus two,
awesome.
So 12.
It's so good.
Bishop deals 12 hit points.
Then it's gonna stand up.
It's not Bishop's turn.
It's not okay.
It's your turn. Did
Yep.
you want to do anything?
Nope.
Okay. That
Someone's gotta take
is
out
your
this
last
guy's part.
spell. So it is now Ulfe's turn.
I'm concerned about keeping him up.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
10,
He's running.
and he runs another
of sight.
70 feet.
Oh,
He
man.
takes a full move and just.
Now should it be my turn? Bishop's
For a
turn.
big guy, he moves really fast.
Ulfa
Isn't that like the speed
is now
of
out of
Usain Bolt
sight.
or something?
Bishop's turn.
What's that?
Isn't that like the speed?
He's gonna
of Usain
stand up.
Bolt, if I
Okay.
remember correctly?
5, 10,
I have no idea.
20.
This wolf will get an attack of opportunity against him.
Yeah, they're pretty brutal.
5, 40.
That's, I'm curious. I'll look
There we
it up.
go.
Don't give them free
I
attacks.
also know that all monks
I'm
are
annoyed.
faster
I don't want them
than
leaving.
most
Yeah.
runners.
Well, it's like my. Yeah, my monk is.
They're not getting away.
I think his
Oh.
movement is 45 right there.
So that is a 24.
3. I finally
What?
That's a 24 to hit.
get 3
For them?
activated.
Yeah, for the dire wolf to hit Bishop as he runs by.
Okay.
Takes 7 piercing damage,
Okay.
and he needs to make a strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Okay. So 7.
Mhm.
And then strength.
You're doing Bishop, right? You're not doing yourself.
This is Bishop. Yep.
Okay.
The toy move. It's like they're
Oh.
coming.
Bishop is knocked prone here,
Are you kidding?
which means he then has to spend half his movement to stand up if he wants to continue his run.
Okay.
So it's 5, 10, 15, 30, 35, 40.
Okay. Wait, it can move 50 though. Yeah. So
50.
Okay.
Was he double moving?
No.
Lysander, it's your turn. There are 2 dire wolves, a magic weapon. Bishop's running off into the cavern. Everybody else is fled or is dead.
Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and
The fresh
Fled's
sense
dead,
of
dead,
metallic
dead.
blood is in the air.
I'm gonna go ahead and blast one of the dire wolves.
Okay, go
By
ahead and
that I
blast
mean-
one of the dire wolves.
This was the guy who got fireballed, right?
Yes.
It's a bear.
Let's do that. Is he tall enough that I can fire over everyone?
No.
Oh,
Especially since there is a dire wolf of equal size in front of him.
hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Of equal or lesser.
Ignore that. Oh, actually, yeah, that's gonna be that space. I'm gonna fire on him.
Okay.
Cool. So it's gonna be a 9 and a 23.
23 will hit.
Certainly. Oh, and my hex. Oh, sorry. The bonus action, my hex can move to him because my guy
Okay.
ran away.
I got
It's gonna be 2, 2, 2. So 6 damage total.
3.
All right.
You put a collar on the dog.
Oh, did he?
The
explode?
force blast kills the.
Nice.
Kills the dire wolf.
Wow.
Nice.
Clearly, I was too scared about this.
It snaps the dire wolf's neck.
So to answer your question, his speed is 80 feet.
Threnin, 5, 10, 15,
One move
20,
action.
25 bonus
So,
action,
double moves.
5 to get out of range of this thing. Shoots at the dire wolf.
Nice.
Happy
Wait,
to
can we
That misses.
can we grab the hammer or whatever?
It's 11.
No.
The axe?
No, it's like a magical.
The Orogs are dead. Bruce, it is your turn.
Okay.
Although if you consider what he usually does,
Well, I might as well just attack.
Guy's gotta try.
I'd say
Nope,
that 80
10 versus
feet
armor
is
class.
more likely what he does if he double
Alright, catch
moves,
him
'cause it's
fur.
all he's doing is
The
running.
shaman is
So
going
I
to
think
command the
in
weapon to
reality,
attack.
speed might be
It has
40.
4 valid targets.
Checking this
So
out.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Everyone.
Take.
2, it will attack Joff.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Is it disadvantage if you can't see?
No.
Okay.
That is an 8. And don't forget, you don't have your
It's actually a
shield,
red
so it's your
thread
weaker armor
or
class.
something. Good words. We're talking
That'll end the
That's why
shaman's turn. Desmal, your turn.
So 13.
Okay. Can I move behind him like this way, like move past the space, or would I have
You
to
basically
go?
move through by space.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Can
but
I
then
go?
not-
Oh,
alright.
but then you, yeah.
Without-
You would get within range of this dire wolf when you're in this space right here.
Yeah,
Oh,
essentially you would
okay.
take an opportunity attack because you went
Well,
off.
if
So it
I
would probably
just
be
wanna-
better to move here.
Oh, okay.
Which
All right.
makes sense.
I'll do that then.
Yeah.
And
Remember, if
I
you're
will
just
try to
focusing on
hit it with a
movement, that's
fireball.
double move.
Nice.
Go ahead.
But if
Classic
you're
as it
moving and
works.
doing
Oh, that's
you're not going to be as fast.
Nice.
I think I'm going to take this carpet off because you keep rolling on that. Go ahead and roll
She's
4d10.
making up, she's making up for the fact that I've only hit one thing.
Yeah.
9,
Exactly.
4,
Yeah. Her too.
8,
21.
1, 24.
24.
24.
Once again, you singe this dire wolf. You said 24, right?
24.
So 7,
Yeah.
6.
You better be dead, because I'm gonna keep going.
Nope.
It's a direwolf.
It's a dire.
Take
Yeah, it's like
down.
me. It's a big bag of hit
Oh.
points.
Hoss.
If I, like, I'm
Sure.
gonna go this way.
I'm going
and then
to try
we're
to
off
shoot
the
at
map.
the angry dog.
I
Go
was
ahead and shoot at the angry dog.
Yeah.
Old
I'm
Yeller.
already double moving to get the heck out of there.
I was
Picking
double
up behind the
moving. I was
shed.
just, that was just my grip.
Nice.
I actually had something.
That might
20.
be able to catch it.
That'll hit.
What are you looking for?
Trying to find
10
a frog.
piercing
Where'd
and
the frog
1
go?
thunder.
It's just out there.
The dire wolf takes that bullet and is barely standing.
Okay. Just like boom.
Well,
Thunk.
he is 1 point more than barely standing. That ends Hoss's turn. Joff, you're up.
Okay, 5, 10,
I just moved them because they're sorry.
15, then I'm going to attack with my long sword.
Attack.
18,
That'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage. I'm pretty
9.
sure that is more than enough
Nice.
to decapitate the remaining dire wolf.
Yeah.
At the end of your turn, Wolfclaw will move another 80 feet.
So yeah, he's
Your
out.
big footsteps
man.
off in far distance.
Run, coward!
Big footsteps that become more and more quiet as he leaves.
Is there any hope of catching him
Do you
if
guys
someone
want to? Because I can
charges
move
after?
100 with Bishop. If I double move though,
No.
Can you
So
move
you would
super
catch
fast too?
I would-
him
I would-
alone.
I'd catch him alone.
I can run that fast too.
Is it worth it?
Fly gives you a 60 speed.
Yeah, but I wouldn't chance it.
Yeah,
I think in
let's
this
just
case,
stay here
We
and rest
should,
up.
yeah.
Let's all back away from the spiritual
Recoup a
weapon
little?
while it's like swinging wildly.
Oh yeah.
Because it's whoosh.
Haas says, shall we stoke the fire back up?
Wait till that moves away.
By the way, that's the victory music.
Yay! Good job, guys.
That was intense.
You did well under time
We should
pressure.
loot
Good job,
the
people.
bodies right
Oh
now.
yeah, let's work on that.
Let's heal ourselves.
Most of the orcs are equipped
Down to
with paltry hide. Most of them have kind of homemade javelins or scraped together great axes.
Alright.
So
Most
nothing-
of it would not be of value. If you want to investigate the bodies, that would be an
The wolf
investigations
has
check.
this
Let's do some
many
investigation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go into a defensive.
It's one of the things I'm good at. Yes. 19 on investigation.
Oh, this will dissipate.
Thank you.
Yes.
I'm assuming you guys will back away from it, and then it'll just be
Yeah.
swinging at nothing for
That's
a
what I
while.
was suggesting. Just like
A blender in the
Let it
space.
tire itself out.
Yeah, exactly.
And Haas gets a 16 on investigation.
Okay.
You
Look
got
at
a
all
what?
these
19.
kids.
I only got a 12.
it's one of those few skills I'm good at.
Thanks. Those don't look like kids to me.
So
It's funny. I never get to
there's
use
about 6
investigation.
orc bodies and an
Think
orog.
kids?
So
Not, but not often.
we'll say each of you took 2 orcs as you
Yeah.
investigated.
As we're dragging their bodies off to this corner.
All right.
Man.
You two do find a little bit of treasure.
Hey.
Basically a small pouch equivalent of a wallet.
Okay.
With not a lot of money in it.
Oh, got his wallet.
Could each of you roll me percentile dice?
Sure.
Rose, do you want to roll percentile dice for me?
It's gonna be a
Where'd my other-
90.
Where'd my other die go?
90?
Yes.
Okay.
Took. Oh, here it is. Here.
You find a pouch
Roll these
containing 10 gold pieces
Roll
and
these for me.
20 silver
Okay.
pieces.
Thank you.
Are you keeping that for yourself, or are you
I'm gonna add it to the party treasury. If that's
Hurrah!
okay.
So 83.
83? All right. And you will also find 9.
Let's go.
Wow. You actually find a pouch containing 1 platinum and 5 gold pieces.
Oh wow.
Okay. And what did you get?
10 gold pieces, 20 silver.
Rich.
Toss them in.
Gold in it.
Wow, I could drink for a
So,
month.
like I
Wow.
said, there's a bunch of javelins if anybody had need of them. They don't seem to have a really great resale value. They're made out of like arrowheads and twine and sticks harvested from outside.
Spit.
It's on-
Yeah.
not very
Haas
good.
actually uses them as kindling.
Okay. And you,
It gets the fire going back up,
Yeah, no,
and puts on. Yeah, it goes through the stuff and drags out some bacon and oats,
I start
and
pawing at
makes
you.
makes up a second
What?
meal.
I start drawing
For anybody
something
who
with.
is
I'm still in
hungry.
wolf form. I start drawing like a little circle and some like glyphs in the ground with my finger.
Are you trying to curse me?
make an insight check.
I could make an insight check on this, yes. I got.
You really have no idea what he's saying.
You're like, what is it, boy?
have no
Did Timmy
idea.
fall down the well? I start tapping at your lips a little bit, like with a claw, and then tap my own lips.
Thinking more of a... Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take the next hour to get Beast Speech running.
Yeah.
You'll be done by then, but I mean...
No, I got 2 hours in this form.
Oh, yeah. So in an hour...
Are you going to be sleeping in beast shape form?
Yeah, why not?
Can you do
There's
that?
no reason you can't. It doesn't say you can't.
Oh, wow.
I mean, at some point in the middle of the night, I just switch over and I become a human.
Very early in the
Yeah,
night.
within
Do you just instantly de-wolf
Here's
into your sleep
here's a
clothes?
campfire. I'm
Yes.
not sure what I
Just
did
have
with
a
the
nice
campfire.
campfire.
You were able to get it back started without much difficulty.
Alright.
I could make you roll survival if I was a dick.
Yes.
Alright,
Put that long rest.
yep, does everybody go back to bed?
Please.
You shift the bodies away.
And if you do beast speech, I basically tell you we should just keep extra eye out because he might be trying to get reinforcements. That may have been all he has,
Oh,
but
Is
yeah.
this a long rest?
We could just
We're,
collapse.
we're still
the
working on the
tunnels.
long rest.
Okay.
It's not done.
Oh, right. There was that whole question where we were like, yeah, can we do that? And then turns out we need like TNT or something. Or apparently your fire bolts. I mean, jeez.
oh, she dropped something.
Alright, who wanted
Could
to...
we set traps or something in the doorway? Would that
Anybody
be
good
smart?
at
Is anyone?
I'll continue
Yeah.
my watch.
Anyone?
Anybody good at traps?
Yeah.
I am
I
not.
think so.
Yeah.
Rogue, are you good at traps?
I have a bear trap.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Wait, why do you have a bear trap?
Because I'm a rogue.
Yeah,
No, you're-
because he's a hunter.
I know. Don't
No,
I
no,
just
you're
have
a ranger.
snares? I just have snares.
You have a hunting trap,
You're a
like
rogue.
a big bear trap essentially.
I have a hunting
One
trap.
of them,
Yeah, I can set my
One.
hunting trap in that little.
except for your equipment is morphed into your.
You can just take out your liver.
Okay.
We'll set your bear trap.
Yeah, right there.
Okay, so once you demorph, we'll just go aad and grab your bear.
Yeah,
We have a taste
Actually-
for bear meat now.
middle of the night.
There's the bear trap.
Nice.
Bear trap. Or can we move it?
Let's
Here?
put it further in.
Sure.
Yeah.
You put it where you want it.
Okay.
Make him swim.
And then I'm gonna move away into this area. So then, if they do come back,
So away from
They
the,
don't- they
the
don't
fire
see
and
me.
your friends.
yes.
Okay.
So if they don't
And
see
from
me,
light.
Bruce, you return to rest.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, awesome.
Near the end, who's taking second watch again?
I was doing second watch.
Okay.
We never got
Midway
there.
through Lysander's watch, you turn into a human again. Lysander, go ahead and roll a d12 and a perception check.
Start running in my sleep. It's adorable, and then I turn into human.
And you're,
And you're
you're
still
still running into this.
Just my legs then.
Oh, jeez, sorry, guys.
A boulder
ahead,
just
go ahead and re-roll
rolls
that.
through the cave while we're sleeping.
Indiana Jones. This is exactly what happened to him.
That's a
that is
6.
why I took that.
That's a 6 on the d12, and perception is 10. That's not great.
6 on the d12, perception is 10. Okay. Your watch passes uneventfully.
Good.
Um,
I'm going to bed.
The hide has been busted through by the Orogs. So you can a little more clearly hear the sounds of owls hooting outside and flapping with wings.
Okay.
All right.
And during his watch, I'm going to meditate again.
Okay. So you regain all your spells and all your hit points.
Nice.
Sweet.
If we finish the night.
Yes, please.
Who was
Just
taking,
want to sleep.
who was taking third watch?
I was third watch.
Go
Let's
ahead,
hope they
perception
last
check and a
tonight.
d12.
Okay. Oh my god.
That
2.
is a terrible perception check. Go
Yep.
ahead and roll a d12.
D12. Where's D12?
It's that one with the gold letter.
Okay. Oh god. That's 2.
That'll be 2.
Oh man.
All right.
I'm really tired.
So you actually start kind of nodding off around the fire during your watch. Luckily, Lysander was pretty well rested, and he's just like, "Hello." And he keeps you
He's
awake.
kicking me.
It's like,
Or maybe you ask her some questions. If you want, you can have a role play moment.
so nice shots back there. That was
I know, they were awesome. Right?
we were both doing pretty great. All
I know.
things considered.
You'll be in the song.
I'll be in the song.
Oh, yeah,
I'll be
totally.
wait. I'll be in the song, or I'll be the subject of the
Oh,
song.
nice.
We'll all be.
Oh, we have
Yeah.
a whole thing. That's nice. We'll be we can workshop the lyrics.
Yeah, for sure. That sounds
So
great.
and then Lysander, the most awesome. No, not that egotistical. No kick.
What? What were you saying? I'm sorry.
Oh, not
That was super
sorry,
interesting.
Sorry, no, you were telling me how you were going to make me the subject of the song.
I don't think I would have said that, even though I'm very tired.
You are
I believe you were taking fourth watch. Go ahead and roll a d12 and a perception check.
Rest. Long rest. Completed.
Desmond, you fall back asleep
Okay.
after having awoken Bruce.
A really exciting conversation with Lysander.
One conversation.
God. This guy, shut up.
Boss is keeping the fire going and taking
23 and a 5.
All right. With your high perception check, you are certain that nothing approaches you. Your watch passes uneventfully.
Hurrah!
Near the end of your watch, you see the dawn rising. You probably do a little bit of a prayer to your old gods to rejuvenate your spells. Now's your opportunity to change any spells if you wanted to.
Lemons.
And the night passes.
Yeah.
Uneventfully for
I'm
you
gonna
all.
keep it as it is. I think it's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
What are you all doing?
Going
Onwards
that
and
way.
upwards?
Scout
So
with the
heading
orc
back to the
smash.
Sturge chamber.
Oh, that's the way
Is that-
Ulfi went, right?
That is the way Ulfa went. That is
Yeah.
also the way the stairs were that you didn't go up.
Yes. So yes,
okay.
back to the third chamber.
But they
Yes.
did come in all different directions.
So you head back to the Sturge's chamber. You can see that there's the passageway behind you, the stairs going up. There's the stream that the Wolverine went up before. And also, I didn't describe this very well, the stream that cuts through the chamber heading south, as in it starts high in the north and then goes south down. There is a passage where you could conceivably fit a medium humanoid through the river.
I say
Right.
stairs.
You could follow the river into a
Some other
unexplored location.
Or we could go to where the orcs probably are and smash them. So we're heading up the stairs.
So you go into the Sturge's cavern. I am not gonna map that out.
Sure.
There are the passageways. You didn't fully explore the river, but you did see that the river went up and curved, and it probably connected with the stairs somewhere else if you wanted to take that way. Or you can take the stairs.
I think normal stairs are fine for me.
we want to do some cardio.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
so.
I mean, I'd like to explore, but I think time
We
is of
should
the essence.
probably, yeah.
So we should cautiously proceed up the stairs because
Yes.
they could have any number of traps. if we're
Yeah.
getting close.
Do you
Why don't
have
set those on the
illumination?
table?
What kind of illumination is it?
I could cast light on anything, really.
And
Oh,
and we'll say that I've got my my lantern as well.
okay.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
activate
you
your-
can cast a light every.
I refilled the lantern.
You can just cast a
So
cast.
you use
Yeah.
your second.
So you can give.
6
I,
hours?
I would like.
Can I
I
give
used
one to
another
all you
lamp
guys
oil,
too?
yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Yep.
All right, so everyone can have something shiny to hold
If they want.
that wants one.
You can turn anything you have into a lantern, into a torch, basically.
Oh, well, you can cast it multiple times.
It's a cantrip.
Oh, okay. All right. So yeah, instead of the no, you cast it on the hood, the element of the hooded lantern. So the lantern's
Okay.
being light, but it's magic.
All right.
But anyone who wants
So
something,
it is
something of
refilled,
theirs-
but it's not currently actually.
If anyone wants their own, right?
Can I get
do
one
that?
on my foot?
sure.
Sure.
As you are climbing the stairs, are you trying
Twinkle
to be
toes.
stealthy?
I have a dagger.
Yes.
Yes.
Sure. Okay. We're gonna need stealth rolls, and
Yay.
this marching order is going to be on the stairs. The
On
stairs.
front.
Can I go second?
Somebody grab me. I'm gonna be middle-ish.
Yeah, I'll go maybe kind of towards the back.
As you begin climbing the narrow secret stairs from Return of the King,
Who wants to be in the very back? Probably someone with a little bit of melee ability and a little bit of hit points.
I guess
I'm
I'll be in the back.
22.
what about? Oh, you're in front already.
Plus, since
Yeah, but I'm
I'm
just
not
saying.
quiet,
22.
I'll be the one furthest back.
Stealth check, she said.
Go ahead and make stealth checks.
I got a 21.
I got a nat 20 on the roll.
Okay.
22 total.
12.
14
Can I
and
stop getting
22.
Okay.
Something about this cloth. Something about this
Nine.
cloth.
I know, let's keep it.
Clank, clank, clank.
Are you eating your chicken
Alright.
wings? Okay. Is your mouth full of
So,
Okay.
you are trying to be quiet.
Damn.
Could I have everybody roll perception checks, please?
All of us rolled 20.
I also got a
Everybody-
20.
Everybody push the
Oh my god.
together. I want a photo of all the natural 20s. So,
So we get really high.
with
27, I think.
What do you see with your elf eyes?
With the natural 20s, that's more than enough. As you are climbing the stairs, you can see they begin to widen out. The river cuts across in a very narrow, a very thin stream. From where you're standing, you see that there is a narrow passageway that you could follow, which was basically the stream. It kind of cuts through the stairs. As you go up onto that, and then onto a small ledge, and then you continue up the stairs, they climb up into the ceiling and begin to widen out until they're about 10 feet wide. And at this point, you are now, it's not an open ledge, it's within the stone.
Okay.
Like somebody drilled through the stone to make the staircase.
And this is like finished.
Yes, it's worked, but it's not.
This is part of the dwarf.
It's more
route
Swedish
list.
than maybe Norwegian. Oh, come on.
If something says Dave, you're trying to hit something.
It's worked. It's carved. It's not. It's not given a lot of thought.
Okay.
It's not like a foyer, like really grand staircase, something you would use to impress. Like this
Okay.
is
It's just a well-built utility staircase.
yeah, it's a functional staircase. As you're continuing up, the ones who rolled the natural 20s can clearly see
We had a
straight
carrot.
up asleep in the stalactites above you
Carrot.
are 4 sturges. As you kind of poke your heads up over the staircase, you can see this chamber is an elongated octagon. From where you're standing, you can see a door directly in front of you, a door behind you, and a wrought iron portcullis lowered to your left.
And the Sturges are essentially like up here.
Right. They are currently asleep.
Little nasty bats.
So we rolled our stealth high enough that most of us can walk through without any trouble.
It's dropped.
Okay, so no obvious way with our nat 20s. We don't see anything to raise the portcullis.
From where you're currently standing on the staircase, not immediately. You would have to go investigate.
Okay, so let's be very quiet. Look at the Sturges.
Hunting rabbits.
And let's take a look around. Let's Scooby-Doo this.
Should we check out the campers?
Sure.
Is there any way we could just take
Yeah,
them
go through a
out
bunch of
so
doors
that
and come out.
if we accidentally make noise, they don't
Six
stop and,
doors or whatever.
I'm just thinking of the characters all
Just
with their
like-
heads poking out of
And we could
above
You
do
can
each other.
fly. Can you
Yep.
just fly up and stab each one really quickly?
I'm not good with stabbing, and also no.
I'll give you my
Or
sword.
just
Sorry.
snap their necks. Do
Can
something.
make you
They're
fly.
asleep.
Oh,
Yeah, can you make him fly up
Make me
and
fly.
stab each one just so
I'm
we're
not
like.
giving the halfling the ability to fly.
We can
Why not?
we can alpha strike them all ready and attack at once to get a
Just-
surprise round. Basically.
I don't know, because
I'm
that
not
way,
sure
like,
it's a
if
good
we're
idea.
trying to make noise with the raising the portcullis, if they wake up, I don't
Just
know.
let me fly.
I'm willing to do it. Have us all attack.
I don't know.
That is fair, actually.
Just use
All
your
right.
bow. You got a bow.
My
Yeah,
mistake. That is not a dropped portcullis. That is an iron gate.
Oh,
Okay.
well,
Sorry.
which still isn't great, but okay.
Can
Does it
I
have a
pick
lock?
You can
Does it
pick
have a
a
Can I
lock on
pick
it?
the lock?
It does seem to have a lock.
Jordan.
It seems to lock on the other side.
But it's a gate, so you could
Oh.
reach around.
Yeah.
And,
So you could reach around if you wanted to use your thieves' tools. I believe there are 4 of you who have thieves' tools. Maybe
Yeah, I
3.
have them.
Yeah.
I should not have a pair.
No, you are a ranger.
Oh yeah,
Nope, I haven't got a scholar's
that's
kit.
the one annoying part. Who has Steve's tools?
I
He
do.
does. She does.
Ren.
Oh, yeah. Threnin the rogue has it.
That threaten go and do that.
do you ask him to? I try and
You
listen.
have 2 player characters that can do it too.
Okay, let's have the player characters.
Can I try and listen at this door?
Yeah. Make a perception check.
What is going on?
27.
What is wrong
As you step
I
up,
echolocate instead.
Oh my god.
as you step up to the door, you can see that it is carved in the image of a glowering dwarf's face.
Oh.
The hinges are visible on this side, and you see that there appear to be a pair of small. See, several old skeletons are scattered. Could you please put that next to the door?
Oh. More buttons.
As you put your ear to the door, listening, you don't hear anything that really. You don't really hear anything that sounds familiar. It sounds like anybody on the other side or anything
Don't
like that.
clearly hear movement or anything.
Right.
Is that right? Okay. Fair enough. I don't hear anything.
I think there's a void beyond this door.
Is there a ring or a knob or something?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a
Pull ring.
Yeah, there's a pull ring, one on either side of the door that you can pull the door open at the same time. You can see beyond the iron gate. You can see the passage.
Oh yes, of course, because it's a gate. We can actually see. We can see that direction.
Yep.
Right. Should I try the door a little bit to see if it's locked, or do something
Yeah,
else first?
check to see if it's locked and then check for traps.
Okay. Let me do it the other.
why don't you-
How about I do it in the other way around? Check for traps and then see if it's locked.
Sure.
That might
Or did
be wise.
did the natural 20 get me to let you
Did
check
we,
for traps?
did we want
too?
to check the other door at the same time while we're doing this?
If you just make use
Sure,
of
we
these
might
nat
as
20s
well.
over
I
the
can
other.
go check one. Yeah.
Sure, I'll back you up.
And
All right. What's everybody doing?
Just
We're-
in the park and Hoss.
We are going to check the other door
You
at
didn't
the
need
same
me-
time.
Didn't need to show me mini movement. I just need to know what you guys are
I
doing.
will go ahead with you guys.
And I'm checking this door for traps if I
Yeah.
didn't
Equal
already.
amount.
So we're going to check for traps.
Yeah.
We're going to examine it, check for traps, and see if it's
See if it.
Go ahead, make perception checks to see if you notice anything obvious about traps.
Key.
16.
And, oh, natural 20s are gone.
Plus.
Nope.
17.
Perception.
18.
16.
All right, you don't detect any traps at the southern door. You spot 8 small spouts carefully worked into the stonework about 10 feet above the floor.
Ooh.
I did the right to 60.
like
Like above the door. I'm assuming.
above the door.
Yeah, you said 10 feet above?
On the wall that the door is worked into, they're 10 feet above the floor, like up here.
Spouts, did you say?
Yeah, probably for shooting something nasty.
Yeah.
Or gas or something.
Yeah.
You can make a medicine check on the bodies.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm good at medicine. Sure, why not? 21.
These bodies appear to have been
What is this?
severely scorched.
And
Okay.
Oh, jeez. Okay, that's more.
It's for removing a tick if one bites you.
There's about
Wizards.
4
Are you a tick
corpses.
remover?
They are large humanoids
That's what we often
Huh.
hike
with
with.
tusks.
Okay.
Interesting.
Wow.
Oh, orcs aren't large, are they? Like large, category large, or just larger
They're
than?
mostly
They're
medium.
humanoids are medium. They're
Oh,
large
are they all? Okay, I
humanoids.
wasn't sure.
It was small.
Okay.
So we could probably back up and you can mage hand that thing open if we decide to open
Oh,
this door.
yeah. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Do I have mage hand? I do have mage hand. I've had this entire time. I've never gotten to
The
use it.
power was actually inside you all along.
So there's obviously some trap on it. We can try to disarm the trap.
It's true, too. I think it's investigation to try to figure out.
It's investigation to try and figure out how to disable it.
There's also the option of
And
looking
you
at the
have
sturdies.
we have thieves tools.
Yeah, investigation will help you to disable it. Using your thieves' tools is the attempt to disable it.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Let's-
we'll go in. I will aid you.
To say we could,
Yeah.
Is that okay?
we
Yeah.
could wake
Sure.
up the
So are you doing
sturdies.
investigation to get advantage on the picking, or do you want to just make the thieves' tool attempt?
Wait, can we investigate to figure out how to do it, and
Right.
then
Right.
once
Okay,
we
okay.
figure it
Make
out,
it
use the
easier.
thieves? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll aid you.
What's that? 6, 8.
You.
Oh no,
have-
sorry. Investigation. That's actually 11 for me.
And I do aid you, so you get a second roll.
Go ahead and roll
Oh, okay,
again.
nice.
Yes,
Advantage.
Oh, 20.
Okay.
All right, 26.
Yes.
You definitely figure out that if the
25.
door is pulled open, then
Rose.
What?
some sort of mechanism will pump
go to the bathroom?
flammable substances out of the spouts, causing many people to be lit on fire.
It's gonna be lit
Okay.
AF.
So I could cast Mage Hand, knock on the door, let the Sturges come down, and try opening the door and burn them.
Or we could disarm the trap.
Seems like an overly
So-
complicated plan.
Go ahead, make a.
It's ding dong ditching, but deadly.
What's your dex
Deadly
bonus?
ding dong ditch?
Dex is 3.
Okay,
Alright.
so go ahead, roll a d20 plus 5. You have advantage, so roll dex twice.
6.
Okay.
Proficiency bonus plus 3 dex.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Six.
Okay. 14 plus, what is it? Did you say?
6.
Plus 6.
So that's a
Alright,
20.
20. And then I get to roll again, you said?
Yep.
Oh, 19.
25.
All right. You are using your thieves' tools. You are successfully able to render the trap inactive.
Nicely done.
When I said Alabama, sounded
No
like
burning
a
to
cat.
death for us today. Hopefully.
least
At
not-
least not at this
Not this
moment.
door.
Then we open,
There's still time. There's still
Yeah,
plenty
I
of time in
know.
the day.
And also a dragon, so.
then we open the door, and then suddenly you get smashed by a stone pillar that comes up.
Didn't expect that, though, did you? All right.
Sorry.
So my guess is this is not the door Ulfi went through because there's bodies here that were killed relatively recently that were orcs.
So they probably tried escaping.
Not recently.
Well,
Not recent. Okay.
they've
not
been there.
The axe heads are rusted out.
Okay.
Oh,
They-
okay.
Maybe they reset it, right?
Oh, hey, are you any good at tracking, like, tracks? 'Cause we could find out if there's
Yeah.
been anything
Yeah.
disturbed that would point in what direction they ran in.
Oh, yeah.
Ranger, do your
That's.
That would be a survival check with a bonus because it's humanoids. Actually, you would not get advantage because you don't have giantkin.
Well, I have a plus 6 anyway, so
thing. Oh, wow, you got...
15.
I've got some survival
I rolled a
chance to try.
9.
You can see that the tracks lead to the southern exit.
Which is, of the two.
That's south.
That is south. Yeah.
So they went the other way.
Oh, the non.
So let's go that
fiery
way.
one anyway.
Yeah, let's check for traps. Oh, we already did.
You already
Yeah,
took the
that
traps,
one
there are no
was
traps.
checked.
Who wants to go first?
I'm gonna go ahead and
You
stay
guys-
in my position.
We can go back in the marching order.
Did you guys
Yeah.
go to all the effort to disable the door only to not open it?
Well, yeah.
Maybe there is something interesting back
Open it.
there, right?
Probably
I'll,
treasure.
I'll open it.
I'm
How
afraid
about
of
that?
opening it, and there's a bigger hose with fireball stuff behind it.
That's probably not likely. This is not a horrible tomb.
I'll open
It's
it.
just
You want to
You
open it?
say that.
I will open it. Everybody step
it's more
back.
like a furious forge than a
Is
horrible
everybody on
tomb.
step back?
That's
Everybody-
alliterative.
Stand
one.
back. Yes.
All right.
Please,
like,
The halfling wants to open the door.
please move your minis accordingly.
Okay.
I'm going to be all the way over here.
Somebody want to move Bishop for me?
Where's he going?
To the side.
No.
Or like back a little bit. To
You
me.
know,
there you go.
I can mage hand
And
it.
then-
Joff moves up.
Yep, Joff moves up.
All right, you pull the door
I'm
open.
like, it's going to do it by
Jeff the
hand.
Brave.
Open it.
As you pull the door open, pull the sheet of paper away.
Okay.
And revealing.
Literally nothing.
You reveal not nothing. As you pull the
Okay.
door open, you can hear the sounds of a counterweight rolling,
Oh,
and
can't dive out of the way.
a liquid begins to funnel through some pipes, only to stop.
I want to move.
On the other side, you can see gears and mechanisms and two 20-gallon copper drums that are tight sealed with piping leading out.
Greek fire.
I wanna move.
Wait a minute.
Alchemists.
Alchemist fire.
Wait
There's no grease. There's
Wait a
no...
minute.
I want to move.
We were talking about high-grade explosives in the caves. Now we got them.
Alchemist fire is not a high-grade explosive.
A flammable material.
It's like napalm.
It's flammable, yes.
Yes. We're going into.
So there's no like treasure chests or gem
Nope,
encrusted
you see,
jewels.
You make some
you reveal the
Molotov
full extent of the
cocktails
trapped
and
counterweight mechanism and a system of pipes that connect the spouts to two 20-gallon copper drums.
For what? What does
for
it
the
do?
trap.
That's if
That stores
we had.
the
Oh,
flammable.
stores the trap.
Stores the napalm.
Okay.
So Bruce says that, and Haas says this is a kind of treasure.
Yeah, can we safely remove the
Yeah,
drums?
can we
Can we safely
harvest
go
some of
away?
this?
Can we stick them into your pocket dimension? Just kind of.
Oh yeah, your civilization.
They're like two kegs of alchemist fire.
Do we
Yep.
have like some little vials or something? Like,
I don't
can
think we have
take
anything
some-
to decant it.
We don't.
Make an intelligence check.
I think it bursts in flame when it hits air. So I think. Good job, civilization. I'm glad you created this stuff. It's way better than nature.
We should like, go.
I'm gonna give a shot at
Okay,
intelligence.
yeah.
I got a 5.
Are you proficient in alchemists?
I am not even.
Then you,
Four.
never mind.
I can't
You
even.
guys
Plus
shouldn't have bothered
6.
to roll if you're not
Oh,
proficient
okay.
in alchemist equipment.
Let's not
Alright.
touch this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's go.
This stuff man was not supposed to
Yeah.
Should we leave a note? Do not.
No,
open.
I like Haas is just kind of examining it while you guys.
Wait, put a
I
note.
assume we're going to check the other door.
Yeah, let's go.
Or
Well,
you
we
can
know
check the
they
iron
went through
gate.
there.
Yeah, put a
Iron
note that
gate.
says, put a note that
Shoot,
says free
yeah.
beer on it.
Why would we?
Just
Iron gate.
Why would we check the gate? We know they went that way.
Yeah.
Okay, then let's go that way then.
Nice.
I was just.
We know they went that way?
adventurous.
yes, we
Yeah,
know
he saw
based on
traps.
There
his.
could
Oh,
be.
oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Right?
Let's go.
Yeah.
At least we know that he thinks that there are tracks leading in that direction.
That's true.
He got a pretty good
You're
roll, but
pretty
we don't
high.
know that as
Yeah,
characters.
15.
Okay, so in that case, while they're all like heading that way, Haas joins, but he's going to kind of shine his light down there and see if he sees anything of note.
You can see that the passageway kind of curves out of sight.
I think it's on.
It's oh.
Yeah.
Well, it just
actually,
goes out of sight.
I believe it reveals a bunch of crates and barrels right there.
It's a crate and barrel. I love that place.
Maybe we should.
So Haas says,
Do we
like, this
wanna-
looks like a supply cave.
The crates, barrels all seem to be clogged up with rags, forming a semi-stable wall separating the two chambers. As a reminder, there are 4 sturges overhead.
Oh yeah.
It's a way to keep Sturgis out from the rest of the cave.
Yeah.
How about we.
They could just kill the Sturges, but I mean that's work.
Yeah, they that way they could use. Well, the bars might keep the sturges out. Anyway,
I mean, on the count of 3, we can all throw things. Shoot our stuff up there.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant actually just throw things.
well, we're
out.
trying to be quiet.
Go away, Sturges.
Bruce Flame is pretty quiet.
Just push me up.
No, let's
Just
get
a
out.
bow.
He-
You don't need to fly.
Yeah, you could just shoot
I
them.
want to fly.
But he can only do it like once an hour, so wait till it's really good.
Actually, you can do it twice an hour.
I can.
I want to go fly.
We only encourage you.
I kind of want to see the halfling fly. And just
Flying
take up-
halfling.
Just like
Super halfling.
Just give him the knife, you know, Peter Pan.
exactly.
Do we want? Okay, so
Think happy
You can
thoughts.
see there's crates and stuff.
so it
blocking
seems
the way.
it seems kind of like a barricade, a little bit. Okay.
Okay, so
Does it look like it was just put together?
Make an intelligence check. You're kind of not able to examine it.
How would you
Investigation check?
Sure.
Are you looking to see if it's dusty or something?
18.
Enhance. you can tell that this has been here a while. Some of the crates are kind of starting to show their age and warping.
And it's dusty. And
And it's
Alright.
dusty, and all of the holes
So-
are kind of packed with rags
Yeah.
and or mud.
so they didn't just throw together this barricade. It's like dried, it's daub and wattle and yeah.
We could always come back later if we feel
Yeah.
like maybe there's interesting stuff, but maybe we should go.
Okay, so Haas says you kind of quietly. So we don't have to worry about them. Do you want to just take care of them?
Yeah. On the count of three, we all hit it.
Okay, so they're like here-ish?
Yeah, they're kind of overhead.
Okay,
Yeah,
so Haas will stand here and he takes out his guitar. Wait, just guitar.
they're about 20 feet up.
Right,
Firebolts
but
at one of them.
I'm not going to shoot him.
Okay.
Exactly.
Who's taking number 1
Me.
and 2?
Me. And we can double up too.
Yeah,
We
right?
just we want to
And
make sure.
three?
everyone-
How's your sound?
3.
4.
Me.
You have 2 more to split up between. others.
Brennan
Yeah.
will take number 2,
Yeah, I was going to ask him to help me out because I'm not the best range combatant.
and everybody else takes ready actions.
How about you, guy who has
Okay.
gun?
Jasmal, Lysander, and Joff,
really
go ahead
loud gun
and
while we're
roll your attacks.
I have a thunder cannon. It's
You
not
are-
quiet.
From the
11.
Thunder being the operative word.
yeah.
17.
Hold on.
That'll be more than enough. Roll damage.
Oh jeez.
There's a chance that you won't kill it.
20.
I've also
18.
I've got an 18. I already got an 8 on one and a nat 20 on the other.
You will kill yours.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see.
Or me.
1.
I
I get to
have-
do 2, right?
Yep. Actually, so that means it will die.
Oh, okay.
8 fire damage on a 22 attack roll.
I have 18.
You kill yours. You do what?
22 attack roll, 8 fire damage.
Okay.
You're dead.
Thrennen also hit his. With a sneak attack, you probably would have killed it, but your fire also burns it away.
Super kill.
All 4 Sturges are dead as doorknobs. Their burning corpses fall and
What a way to
land
die.
on the stairs about 20 feet away.
Probably
They are
stinks.
ex-sturges.
Yep.
Pushing up
Pining for,
daisies.
pining for the fjords.
Join the choir invisible.
Right.
Let's open it.
Yeah, let's see if it's locked.
You better jump
pull.
if they were birds.
Who's going to be doing
I'll
that?
do it.
Okay.
The door does not appear to be locked.
Oh, I was gonna say I've got mage hand, guys.
Well, we didn't find
Mage
any locks.
hands, like jazz
It'll
hands.
probably be fine.
Like,
Gonna go ahead and stand back while my mage hand does the
no, no,
work.
no, 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 no.
Do you have mage hands?
I don't.
Oh,
as far
because
as
there's
I know.
definitely be a
Bruce
jazz.
opens the door.
That would be awesome.
Jazz
Maybe.
them all. And
You reveal a small bedchamber of some kind with
oh, this is gonna be bad.
dirty bedding. That is so obvious. Dirty bedding, a small crate, a table, a chair, and a small campfire that seems to have died down.
And a secret door.
Died down or out?
It's died down.
Okay.
It is dying embers.
Alright.
Where's the secret?
So it's been used recently. That's
Yeah.
Okay.
So this
But
is-
no obvious creatures, right?
No
Is
obvious
it,
creatures, no obvious other entrances.
Okay.
is it does it seem like a nicer bedchamber?
A little bit.
Like for
Okay.
someone who calls themselves great.
Kind of seems like it's a guard station or something.
Or a boss?
You can take a look at
That too.
some of the stuff and see if you can
Sure.
find any clues.
Search
will-
the
Yeah.
room.
Investigate.
Investigation.
I roll a 26 perception.
15. Wow.
17.
Not bad. 18.
More
I
animals
got
than
an
men.
8.
Okay. With the 17 and the 18, you got a 15?
Mhm.
Okay, with the 17 and the 18, you find what appears to be a small tome written in Orcish, but you can. There's a symbol on the front of it. If you show it off, somebody can make a religion check.
Okay. And I can also comprehend languages.
Oh, never mind. You see that it's basically Grumsh's holy tome.
Oh. Hey, I got
Who's?
Grumsh.
That's the orc god.
Oh, okay.
So, it's this Grumsh and why he's so great for children. Ages 1 through 3.
Yes.
No, okay, but
It's the
it's a
extreme teen Bible of Grumsh.
it's the anime Bible.
Ichor
of Grumsh.
flowed from my enemy's eyeballs.
It's the anime
It's,
Bible of
it
Grumsh.
is a pretty grisly religious tome.
So reading,
And I rolled 26 for perception. Do I see anything?
reading through it slowly.
I discovered this room.
Something
You
good.
want to
Yes.
hold on to that?
I'm gonna hold on to that.
Okay.
You notice that the wall to the west
I'm gonna check it out.
is
kind of the rocks are a little bit of a blue color.
I didn't expect that.
It's like
There's a little the blue color kind of it makes it kind of forms in the shape of a door.
Okay. All right. So I think there's a secret door here, y'all. I don't want
Alright,
to see if
push
they
it.
can. That's not how secret doors work. Usually, I mean, try, but usually there's like a secret. Do you try and push? Okay. Jeff pushes it. Does that open something?
Do you push it?
Yeah, I'll push it.
That does no good against it.
Can I pull it?
It's just a wall. You can't pull a
There's
wall.
nothing to pull on.
I've got Mage Hand. I can pull whatever I want. No, I
Okay,
can
but
grasp it.
those of you who are good at like solving logic puzzles should probably look around and try to figure out what we need to pull to.
I guess I.
Is there
You
like
should
a...
investigate.
Do you investigate
this
it?
room. Yes.
Is that what? Is that what?
Yep.
Okay.
Move the
um,
nightstand. Scooby Doo it.
While you guys were investigating, you also found
Yeah, I selected that one.
a pair of leather sacks, each of them containing 160 silver pieces.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Throw it into the treasury.
How many silver? Or
160.
that's it?
Yes,
Nice.
that's it.
Each of them, or together?
Sweet.
Each containing.
Nice.
How many leather packs?
That's gonna pay for quite a few nights at the end.
Yeah.
It's 32 gold pieces.
Well, 320 silver.
Yes.
The equivalent of.
That's good.
I was just mathing to get to the 32. Okay. So, all right. I got 17 on my investigate.
What? Oh, you're investigating the secret door.
Yeah.
I got a 4.
You are able to find the mechanism to open up the secret door.
Is it clever?
It is very clever.
Oh, nice.
It appears to be a dwarven-made secret door.
I basically.
By the way, for future reference on the maps, black is dwarven worked stone, brown is unworked.
Oh, cool.
Makes sense.
So there, what there is I find that there's a piece of the stone work that comes out like a little triangular piece, and I shove it into another spot, and that's what triggers.
Clever.
Ooh, go Haas.
I'm just imagining that a dwarf secret door would just be there's a picture of a hammer there, and you just knock on it. And it
Oh,
opens.
that's very clever.
Oh yeah.
The door pushes in, and at this point, Joff runs forward and pushes, and the door swings open.
I solved your puzzle.
All I had to do is
I go
push on it.
running down it.
Do you want to?
Ooh.
I recommend gaffer's tape, by the way. It tends to come off pretty good.
Why don't you quietly
Can I
go
like
down
Pictures
it?
are
stealth
supposed to too, but
Stealth.
Can I be stealthy and run
Ever,
down it?
ever since you can be,
You can walk.
it will slow you a little bit.
Okay, I'll just walk
Gaffers
with
might be better
Bishop
on
down
paper.
there
Yes, definitely.
with my lit foot.
Is that electrician?
Oh, yeah.
Is that the same thing as Gaffer's electricians?
Yeah,
Probably is because
Bishop
Gaffer is an
too.
electrician, isn't that right?
Yeah, because gaffers on sets mostly do
right.
electrics. and things.
Exploring.
Wires
Let's
and
go.
things.
Not the best
Well,
one.
you rushed that far. You didn't fall into a pit
There's
trap.
a lot of positions in film.
Oh, I forgot about traps.
remember
I'm
going
gonna
to film
search
school
for
for this.
traps.
Go ahead and
There's a
search for
reason I'm not
traps
film school
now.
anymore.
So you're running, being silent, and searching for traps.
There are definitely no traps behind you.
What is the
jugs for it, and then
What is
kind of
this?
slides to his whole
Did you say I'm constantly running silently and checking for traps?
Is this like
That's my default
The best
state.
way to
This is
check
better.
for them.
I
14.
think of a small child running through the
14.
halls. Going, there's nothing here. There's nothing here.
Bruce,
We're
could you
good.
please roll me a d20?
Yes.
Okay.
He's tiptoeing at a dead run.
15.
Okay.
Oh no, sorry. It's a natural 6. Sorry, I thought I was considering a perception check, but you didn't call for that.
No.
It's a natural 6. Is what
Thank
I
you.
rolled.
You do not detect any traps. In front or behind you.
Alright, I'm gonna
You
walk
just run around explosions going
corner.
off behind you. I did.
Fine, we're fine. It's
got
all
it.
fine here.
I'll walk to the corner.
We're all fine here. How are
You
you?
see a door in front of you.
I see a door.
Yep, a door.
Okay. I'm gonna check for traps again.
Make a perception check.
Quickly but effectively.
He just runs into the door.
Run
No,
silent.
no,
Run deep.
I feel bad that I'm making so much fun of him. I should stop.
12.
It's all
You do not
in
detect
fun.
any traps.
Alright,
Up to the doorway. You haven't checked the door.
I'm gonna go to the door and check that.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
9.
You do not notice any traps.
Alright, I'm gonna
It's fine.
push the door open. Or open the door. Help that.
You're going to open the door?
Open the
He's
door.
going to analyze the door and see if it's a push or pull, and then
Yeah.
Do the opposite.
You can see that there is what essentially amounts to a stone knob. You turn it.
Yeah.
The stone pulls in a little bit to
I
you.
need a hero.
Do you pull?
Yes.
Let me just get around the corner.
You can see that this is a secret door. You've opened it from the other side.
Hurrah!
The door opens into a very small stone chamber that has a very narrow exit this way.
Alright, I'm gonna yell back and say, I don't think you guys are gonna fit.
Why are you
Is it
Rude.
someone hit him? No, I meant
Who's closest?
I didn't mean the actual person.
I'm sorry. Yeah, someone up
No
mage
fighting,
hand.
no biting.
Hey, actually, I think you're
Alright,
within
so
range for that.
do you think they'll fit?
Just give him a little.
Probably.
Okay, we'll
It's
go
a narrow
through.
crevice, but
Let's go. I'll
people
go
were
through.
using
You
this.
can
I'll go
squeeze.
through it.
Just, my mage hand offers a palm for him to put his face into.
You can see
Alright.
a chamber opens up in front of you.
Oh, wow.
Can't see that.
You can't.
Let's go check this place out. We're here.
Slow down.
No, he's running silently.
Oh wait, I was.
I'm gonna stealthily look around the corner. Does that help?
As you move up, you can see that you are in. Sure. Hold on.
Is that a
We all
well?
scooch along a little.
Well.
Well, there's sure looks
Haphazard stacks of crates, barrels, sacks, and bundles crowd this long cavern. To the north, 2 finished stone passageways open to the east and west. A narrow opening leads south. In the southeast corner is an old well full of murky water.
Should we check out the crates?
Sure. There's 3 piles of them.
Let's check them out.
You want to move up here?
Yep, I'll check those ones.
The purple worm jumps out of the well.
I would like to investigate the crepes. I would like to investigate any crepes I find. I would like to investigate.
Better share.
They are all rotten. Go ahead and make investigation checks.
Open. So sad.
Sure.
Ooh, 20! Well, 20 plus 20.
It's gonna be a 14.
14.
Yes, that's the part I have been using that book.
I got a natural 20.
Everyone who
Me too.
scored investigating the mundane supplies, most of them actually seem to still be fresh. A lot of them are rotten or busted out or old, but plenty of them seem to have been taken during raiding.
Okay.
You remember from Mahandra's stories that they do often raid the outlying farm workers.
So this is their supply.
They
Supply
would be
room.
worth about 20 gold for each 500 pounds that you would take.
Okay, let's
Oh,
nod.
yeah.
What's in them?
Bruce, you find a loose stone in the wall. Like somebody might have carved it out and then put it back. The crates are made, some of the crates are full of candles, some of them have torches, some of them have bedrolls, some of them have like stolen wheat. It's like it's raiding. It's people. You tax caravans and farms and just
Normal
keep whatever's
things
available.
that will be brought back and forth.
Okay.
Okay, pull out the stone.
All right. I need you to make
Would you mind grabbing me a piece of
nothing.
bread?
There's you find a small strong box, like one of those,
Yes.
essentially in size, hidden behind the stone.
All right. I bring it to one of these people who's not opened these things.
Sorry,
I'm
I
assuming
was
it's locked.
just thinking about my stomach. What did
I
you
found a
find?
little strong box.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I tried to open it real quick. It's locked,
Thank
right?
you.
It is locked.
Yeah.
All right.
You wanna try and see
Yeah,
if
I
it opens
can.
up?
I have my thieves' tools, so I might see if I
I give
can.
you guidance.
Yeah.
I give you a D4 to that.
Okay. So do
If you need
I have to? Ooh, crap! That was a 2.
Go ahead and roll a
Plus
d4.
anything or
Yeah, plus 6.
plus 6?
plus
Okay,
6.
yeah. Did you say a D4?
Add a d4 for his guidance.
Oh, okay. 4.
The old gods.
So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Decent from a 2.
That is exactly
Yes.
what you needed.
Thanks for the help. Your moral support.
The old gods
You were just like,
want you to
"I can do
open
it."
this
I
one
feel like we're
up.
spending all of our luck in this session.
Yeah.
Get one more 20. It's
There's
gonna
still a
be
dragon around here somewhere, don't we?
Oh yeah.
We
We
can get
spent
open.
plenty of sessions rolling like dirt.
Yeah.
You find
This is comic reversal.
180 gold pieces
Oh,
and a
snap.
flask.
Ooh. Can I figure out what is in the flask?
Sippy doo.
Well, not that way.
Well, no, that is a way to check what a potion or whatever.
It's
Couldn't
not
that
a potion, it's a
potentially
flask.
kill you?
Oh, okay.
And you guys have found alchemist fire in flasks similar to these.
Okay.
Go ahead and
I
make
do not
a-
want to sip it. I want to,
The moment
make a
you
perception check.
the moment you
Okay.
uncork it or something. it's
You're
gonna burst
examining the
into flames.
outside to see if you notice any obvious signs.
8.
8?
Yeah.
You don't notice any obvious signs.
So that's
All right.
perception.
I found a flask. If anyone wants to see if you can
I'll
figure
take
out what
one.
it is, I have
Okay.
no idea.
Why is it keep going that way? Stop doing that.
It's momentum.
That's better. Not fantastic. 13.
I'll take a look.
Everybody crowds around Jasmine.
I found
staring
it. It's mine.
intently at the flask.
17.
17.
All right, with the 2 17s, you're able to determine. You are reminded, is what I meant to say, of your time in Orlane when you were speaking with one of the sisters there, and you bought holy water from her before your excursion into the Shadowfell Keep.
Why is it? I was thinking like a flask happens to have symbol of insert god here on it.
Cool.
Lysander, as you examine the flask, you were close enough to see that the strongbox has Orcish writing on the inside
Okay.
that says, "This is old Yarix. Keep out."
This is all the Orcs keep out. Well, we didn't really listen to that.
Sorry, Eric.
Oh, sorry.
Surely you
I'd love to end on a short rest, but I don't know if we can time that out right. Where do you proceed next? Actually, at this point, Bruce, could you please make a perception check?
I can.
Only Bruce, because he is the only one with a stupid high enough one to hear this.
24.
Oh, jeez, yes.
Okay.
Animal ears.
You hear... Not that. You hear the crying of a woman in pain.
Okay. I start moving quickly towards and say, I think I hear someone in distress.
It's not that way.
Not the-
Oh.
I think I hear someone in distress.
Well, you start running, it's like, oh wait, not... Because like it starts dimming, it's like, nope,
I'm
just like-
triangulating.
Exactly.
I have to run in a little circle to triangulate.
Is everyone following him?
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
following.
yeah.
So
I-
form up
I will
a
follow.
marching order.
Yeah.
Go somewhere
What's that last
middle.
Little Billy fell down the well?
No, it's back there.
Oh, yeah, the well.
Here,
Oh.
Oh, you could have gone this way.
No, was it a woman crying in
But it
Orcish?
would have been efficient.
It was crying in pain.
Oh.
All right. You saw this. As you round this corner, you can kind of see the glow of this campfire enough to be aware of this area. Standing here,
Oh.
he has a hostage,
Oh.
and there is a prison.
Oh, no.
There's a what?
Prison.
Oh, a prison.
Wait,
Can I-
these are the only ones
Can I go
here?
flank
Wow.
around now, quickly?
no. You follow behind him.
Things are going to probably give me an initiative order very quickly. Pretty soon,
Okay.
things will be happening very quickly.
So-
2, 4.
When opportunity presents,
Okay.
sure.
Okay.
That's confusion. So. He has.
Orcish friends. Last stand of the orcs.
Ooh, that's a lot.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
So you heard the woman, you didn't hear any of them?
They were being silent. They were causing her to cry out in pain while you guys were like 200 feet away.
So
She's
it's
the bait.
So
we
it's
got lured.
11 on 7 again.
Well, we were planning to find them anyway.
It's a way of getting our
so.
attention.
Ulfa is holding this woman by the back of her neck. He's got his great axe held against her neck.
I'm not in sight yet, right?
He is.
No, you're not.
No,
Oh,
you're out
don't worry
there.
about it.
wait a minute. I see.
Yeah, that's what I'm
And
going
he
for.
kind of snarls as you enter. And he says, "Please, come in."
Don't mind if we do.
I do come in.
I cautiously stay towards the back of the cabin.
What does Thrennen do?
Thrennen will move in, kind of off to the side here. He wants to give you guys.
I'm not
So
going to go in
I'm
yet.
gonna say, oh,
I'm
it's
gonna
the guy
stay
who
out.
ran away like a little baby. He's looking pretty brave now.
Are you going to mount up?
Yeah, I'm
you
gonna-
watch as he kind of
Nice. That
slowly
is
draws the great axe across the back of her neck,
I cover my mouth.
and
Some
the
vicious,
woman
it was some
begins,
vicious mockery, though. I'll give you that.
the tears begin rolling down a little bit more.
It's like, oh, why are incompetent,
okay,
why are
sorry.
incompetent people rescuing
There you
me?
It's in my head because
Damn my mouth.
your brother kept doing that like for
Yeah,
the previous
yeah.
sessions.
You
Do
gotta
you want
run
to move around?
Yes.
At
I
this
would.
point, because they're conversing, you could take
Okay.
10 squares to move around.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my.
Okay.
Turn out bad.
10 squares.
10 squares.
He says, I wish to make a deal.
What do you have in mind?
I make a lot of them. What kind are you talking about?
He will kind of hold the woman up off her feet. And he says,
That can't be
you may take these prisoners, scum, and kind of thrusts her a little bit forward. You may take them both and leave. Leave me and my tribe in peace.
You and your tribe are responsible for the raiding and murder of many in this area.
And
You're one to speak.
You've killed
of
more
these.
than 2 people.
it's, they were weak. They did not deserve to be free. You have proven to be strong.
I mean, you're not wrong about that. We are pretty strong. It just
Their strength is in their ability of community, of which we are a part.
totally.
He says,
There's no deal in which you stay here. You got, at the very least, you're moving on somewhere else.
he kind of looks at his orcs and he says,
You're not welcome in this region.
No, let's reframe this. I think we can be reasonable here. Do you realize what's going to happen if anyone besides us finds out that you are here right now? Think of not just a few villagers on the road, but an army at your doorstep. And not because we'll bring them here. Your actions alone bring a lot of attention to your kind. And you mean for us to believe that we can just leave and you guys will be fine.
he was like, you needn't worry about me and my tribe.
Oh, I was trying to show
Our-
concern. But all right.
Our stay has been clearly shown to be unwelcome now. If the Black Death, as he called her, if the Black Death even remains here, she will be upset at my dealings. I wish to take my tribe elsewhere.
Okay.
Or would you prefer that I kill this woman and we
Okay.
engage in battle here and now?
I really would rather not.
Let's
Yeah.
agree, and then get the girls safe, and then attack them.
Because
He said, you may take these prisoners and my tribe will leave and not return, or I can kill this woman here and now and we can do battle.
Let's not do that. I feel like there's some deja vu going on here. Hold on. It sounds a lot like the Hobgoblin.
Do I get-
we have nothing to fear from you.
But I don't
but-
want to kill the woman.
These people are, but these people have suffered at your hand. What were you going to say?
I was going to say I don't want to.
Go ahead.
I don't want to get anyone else killed.
Yeah, if they're leaving.
The woman is still
Yeah,
sobbing silently.
Yes, turn her over. I say turn her over to us. Right now.
Okay.
If they're leaving, that's good enough for me.
If you will truly let us leave in peace, I see no trouble with us.
Well,
No,
no,
they have
they are the
They
ones
turn over the
leaving.
Yeah.
hostages. They leave.
Yes, no, I'm.
Yes.
My point is someone's going to kill you eventually. But
If you hand the girls over to us now, or the prisoners over, I say that's fine. You got.
Leave your prisoners and leave immediately, and we'll let you go.
He says, I will need time to pack.
No.
You don't need time.
Get out of here.
Is that an intimidation roll? Someone?
What?
Are you rolling some intimidate?
Sure, go ahead and roll intimidation,
All right.
because right now it's not very intimidating.
Needs a little
Okay.
bonus.
17
I
plus
guess-
4,
I guess-
21.
I guess I said a thing too.
Wow.
Whoop.
I tried being.
You don't get to pack. Just get.
Hoss has been
Hello.
handling most of the negotiations, and we'll say you assisted him.
Okay, sure.
So she assisted.
Yeah, so you would get advantage.
Where is it?
You're probably going to want your
There it
second.
is. 19.
Nice.
19 plus 0.
Bark out an order in Orcish, which
And I
says,
understand it.
yeah, that's why I said which says. He says, take the other girl. They open up the door and reach in and grab the other woman and drag her out.
Oh, jeez.
He will say, I need time.
Why?
Well,
He's got a pack.
he's got things. So an hour? What's the least we can give?
20 minutes.
Why does he need time?
How much time?
All right, yeah.
He
Answer
needs
the question.
Yeah.
To grab supplies for the road.
How about this? Oh, can Hoss speak?
Sure.
Put your prisoners back in the jail cell. These 4 can gather as much supplies as they can in 20 minutes while under guard, and then you may leave.
Can I roll insight to see if I think he was lying about packing for the road?
Go ahead and make an insight check.
New. I mean, it's a 10, but
Can I? 11
Not
plus
bad, actually.
4. 15.
I'm not going to roll inside because I'm...
I got 16.
16. You get the sense that, yes, he wants to grab his possessions. Also, you would be able to detect that right now, you're kind of badgering him, and that's making him look weak in front of his tribe, which is making him angrier and less likely to agree to terms.
Okay.
If one of you wanted to, like, knowing that, if one of you wanted to speak up and, like, be more generous.
Oh no, I'm just giving it a thumbs up. But, you know, I wanna do this.
Okay. You may have noticed that Hoss seems indifferent to the prisoners.
I noticed that. Okay.
Both women are openly weeping
Sorry. So.
and in bedraggled clothing.
Sorry. So why
Hoss
say
is
it?
completely heartless. He doesn't have a heart. He just doesn't.
You literally. Don't. We give you the time you need to take your supplies. You get out of here. Leave the prisoners with us. We'll part ways.
I will leave the prisoners in the cell under guard while we grab our supplies.
Okay. Are you guys fine with this?
We will grab our supplies on our own.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay.
We can agree to those.
We may occasionally check on you to make sure you're going.
We will be gone in the amount of time it would take you to finish investigating.
I mean, I could just roll right
Investigating what?
now.
Okay.
He
Oh wait,
pushes the commoner towards... By this point, you would be able to round the corner.
okay.
You can hear... You can see that there are a bunch of orcs, and you can hear that negotiation scene. Wolfe pushes the commoner over to one of the orcs. They put both of them, who are both still, like, terrified. One of them kind of puts up a little bit of a fight to try and get out of the jail cell, but the orc quickly just strong arms her and throws her into the mud.
Assuming she can see us, Hoss, like, they can see us, right?
Yeah.
Hoss, like, does this to the prisoners.
Yeah. They seem to understand what you're saying. They seem to also really want to get out of here. 2 orcs go into the cell with them. 2 orcs stand outside the door, closing it.
So we're gonna have a
The rest of the orcs will scatter throughout the chamber.
Okay.
Ulfa will head away as well. Kind of heads this
Josh
way.
should get the heck out of there.
So,
Josh has his own
oh,
symbol.
and the shaman requests permission to enter her chambers.
Oh, that's over there.
Yeah, well,
I don't get in her way.
okay. You want
Go grab your stuff.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
doodly.
I just realized we have a bunch of their stuff.
Yeah, well, yeah. We do.
That's natural. Do you want to get back to prayer book? I mean, who cares?
If they don't notice, it's fine.
Well, she will notice.
I know.
The question is, will she ask about it?
Yeah.
She grabs some stuff.
So what was that about the strongest getting stuff?
She says,
No, I haven't said that.
Where
to her.
did you
I'm
wanna
saying
be?
it
no,
jokingly
she's
in
coming
case
out.
Goes down.
And she's coming over to you.
No.
It's like she was full sprinting, grabs a
I
sack
wanna-
and dashes out.
Oh,
with
she
it.
actually
Be
grabbed her
close
stuff.
to
Okay.
where the prisoners are. I feel like I wanna. Yeah.
Okay.
That area.
Shaman will rush up
Place
and say,
I-
Who took my religious book? It does you no good.
I mean, you're correct about that, and it's a very interesting read.
And did you kill my little stingies?
Yes.
You have pets?
Sturges.
Little
Yep,
sneeze.
they're
How do
dead.
you not get bitten by them?
I am very careful. They make good potions.
Wait, they do?
Well,
Yes.
now they won't anymore because they're dead.
We were trying to be careful. I'm
Mr.
sorry.
Fluffles,
We are
no.
sorry about your pets.
Should have put a collar on him or
I'm
something.
not.
Who has my tome?
Oh, as I was saying, it's a very interesting read. Yes. I'm not
stuffs
heartless.
it in her ring mail.
I'm not heartless.
It'll bring her comfort. All those
Take your
tales
bite.
about stabbing out your own eye.
They grab handfuls of supplies. Ulfe eventually rejoins. He's got a giant bedroll slung over his shoulder
Oh wow, you
and
took your word.
a big chest under his arm. He says,
Our business is concluded.
Already then.
Wark, Tharg, release them.
They push the two commoners out.
Safe travels.
I'm sure we will meet again.
See that we don't.
Yeah.
Recurring bad guy.
It is not my will. It is Grump's command.
We'll tell Grump.
Fair enough.
We don't want to see you again.
Ulfa and the orcs will head out. Oh,
I just
thank you.
realized Thrennen didn't have.
Guys, I just want to say I wasn't super happy with that. I want to go kill them. I don't know about you. Now that these ladies are safe, can we just chase after them right now
Here's the
and kill
thing.
them?
Here's the thing.
Because-
okay, so Haas will have a problem with that because we kind of gave our word.
Yeah, I don't care. They're evil.
Okay, yes, they are evil, but they also, by
But if
my
you-
They're gonna go capture more innocent people.
no, by my own reasoning, if we tell anybody that they happen to be here and they headed in X direction, someone's gonna find them.
Here's the better reason.
Well,
if you start
we're the
killing
authority.
people who gave you the hostages back,
No, we're
they stop
adventurers.
giving you the hostages back.
Yeah.
But they're already dead.
No, that's not how
You're
this.
assuming no one ever finds out about these things.
What happens if they're right and their god is actually watching over them? He could tell somebody, I guess.
You see a Dwargar in leather armor
Oh, sup.
with crossbow. Kind of pulls, she kind of runs a hand through her close cropped hair.
Oh, we know who this is because we saw her.
It is not Namira.
Oh, it is not Chimera.
If it's been a few minutes, Haas is tending to the women to see if they're, are they injured? Are they okay for now?
They have some scabbed over wounds, like mistreatment, minor scrapes and bruises.
Yeah, I'll try and.
They're not missing hit points.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't. Do I have? I don't. I probably don't have any of the rations.
You probably don't.
I offer I offer them a ration from our supply, and I'm kind of like pointing, like, who's got
I got
something?
Yeah.
And hand over some food.
I'm gonna go ahead and...
They pretty much immediately tear into it like they haven't really been fed all that well.
Wow, those guys really suck at the whole keeping captives thing. They're supposed to feed you.
Well, I mean, they're alive.
They did
You're supposed to feed them the least
Once
to
a
keep
day.
them alive.
Wow.
once a day, grog and whatever stew they hadn't finished.
Grog and his grog.
There's also a
It's only
Dwargar in leather armor with a pair of short swords on her belt, a crossbow, and she's just kind of watching.
What you doing up here?
Ale.
Tokat Naktakai.
Oh yeah, who speaks Undercommon and stuff again?
I've been,
I
You
understand.
translate it
Well-
as, I can't understand you, pink skin.
okay, so like Haas is preoccupied, but he hears someone speaking in Dwarvish, and he's like, Haas like turns and stands, and
The female waves.
oh yeah, so like Haas takes a step forward and says, "How can we help you?"
The commoners huddle away from the nonsense. The Dwargar steps forward and she says, my mistress commanded me, and this is a female, my mistress commanded me to observe and report.
Hopefully you have some good things to... Oh wait, sorry. Speak through him, I guess.
Thrennen-
Observe and report.
Thrennen will translate.
Hope there are some good things for you to observe and report then.
Do we do anything that would upset? Can you ask her? Do we do anything that would upset her?
Good
The
question.
mistress?
Yeah, you can ask
You
Ryan to
can.
ask them.
I do.
Be patient.
Thrennen translates. She will respond saying, my mistress will be very pleased that the Glitterheim has been cleared and that you seem to have driven off the Orc tribe. We've chafed under Nightscale's rule for too long.
Oh, chafed under scales. Yeah.
After your defeats of Nightscale twice, we've received reports that she has devoured her treasure and plans to flee.
Devoured? But dragons do that?
She doesn't have a backpack.
She will say, now that you have pushed the orcs out, we can send word to ask for reinforcements to
Kill
secure
them.
the mountain home.
Right.
How's Brennan looking in all this? I'm sure this is not the news he wanted to hear.
Thrennen is very, very stone-faced translating, and he's very careful not to reveal his plans to go gather a dwarven army and take this place.
Yeah.
So Haas is going to say, it is our understanding that you were planning on departing when your work was complete. To that end, we didn't mention that the dwarves have designs on retaking this place, and there may already be a force in motion to come here.
Are you trying to imply that Threnin is going to get an army without saying that?
I'm not saying Threnin is. I'm saying that.
Yeah.
I'm saying that that's. So what I'm saying is that's already in motion.
Right. Why I'm asking that is because if you're trying to imply that Threnin's going to go get an army and come back, that would be a persuasion check. If you were trying to imply that the dwarven fortresses are planning on sending an army apropos of nothing, that's a deception check.
Let's see which I would go with my strength. Hang on. Okay,
I'm
so
sure you would.
So it's wait.
Roll
what's the
strength
other one?
check.
Persuasion.
Oh, D. Okay, yeah. So it would be because that's his thing. Hoss would be more likely to persuade. So I am persuading
Okay.
that like it's in your best interest to not make long. So
To not be here very long.
yeah, to not make long-term plans.
Yeah. Garrett, sorry, you don't know that name yet. The Dwargar will say, that is the mistress's plan. However, securing the outer edges of the citadel will allow us more freedom to complete our job.
Understandable.
So, I believe more reinforcements will be coming.
Okay.
She says, within the cycle, which you're a fairly learned guy. Somebody succeeded on their Dwargar roll. You would understand that the world below operates on a 28-month cycle.
Okay. Okay.
Versus your 45-day cycle.
Okay.
It's amazing.
Oh, cycle. I mean, so a month.
Yeah.
But their month is like a year.
No, 28 days.
28 days. Oh, okay.
It's amazing that they're on the lunar calendar when they can't even see the sky.
They're actually basing it on fungi that will increase in radiance and decrease in radiance.
Yeah.
That's why it's a cycle.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah. Basically, Hoss is like that's great. I just wanted to give you the warning, just in
nods.
case, because we didn't mention it before because you didn't have long-term plans here. It's like there could be trouble if you stay too long.
She nods and she continues. I appreciate that. I am only visible before you now because it seems you are on your way out.
It is.
And I wish to congratulate you on a job well done.
Thank you.
You displayed great talent in your battles thus far.
Yeah, we did.
Otherwise, I would simply allow you to leave.
I love when the evil characters say we did a good job. Damn it.
Not necessarily
She's
evil.
by herself. You could attack her right here now.
Nope, that would be
Not necessarily evil.
They're all evil.
I can flank him.
That's racist.
Turn around and flank.
We were just going to make sure there wasn't anything of note left here and then head out.
She nods and she says, I gathered as much
Okay.
by your conversations.
All right. You're free to observe.
I have finished my observations. I understand you to be... she will say... She says a dwarven word that means of noble heart, but you can taste a little bit of like a not a good thing, not a
Yeah.
good thing behind it.
Yeah, it's maybe not entirely sincere.
Yeah. It's like you willingly let your enemies flee to save a few commoners.
It's like you're very noble.
Softer.
And she
For the greater
Yeah.
good.
she actually
We should have
disappears
chased after them.
right around here before she rounds the corner. Literally magically disappears and continues leaving.
It's like
Okay.
mid-conversation, she just fades from existence. Okay, and you also are really great. Okay, bye.
Okay.
All right.
All right. You said you were going to explore.
Yeah, so search
Okay.
the place. I mean, do you want to run them down? But
Okay, that's Jasmal's personality. She would be very angry. Like, she thinks, like, let's just go back on our word. They're evil. Who cares?
yeah, they're
but
totally
It's a
orcs,
lot,
but yeah.
now these girls are safe. I think we should go kill them before they go hurt other people. But that's just...
There's enough of them that they could probably give us a bit of trouble.
I know, but we were planning to come fight them.
How about
And the
rifle
only
round?
reason we didn't fight them is because we were trying to save these girls.
How about this? Let's check the place out, make sure there's nothing of interest left here. That gives them an hour head start. We'll track them, make sure they're leaving. If they're not fast enough, we thin them out, encourage them to leave faster. Fair?
Yeah.
Better.
So,
If-
but like I said, I want my enemies to be able to turn over hostages when they have them. That's important to me.
If we start devaluing hostages, then they'll just start killing
Well,
people.
no. I mean, that's entirely. Yeah. But like like at the point that like okay we reached like Hollis reached a tipping point. And it's like okay, we're making an agreement.
Could somebody please give me a really quick perception check?
Sure.
To
Not me.
okay.
9.
Perception, not my.
My bets are already gone.
4.
So.
You all?
Wow. Sure. And an 8.
I think you're the only one who succeeded.
Maybe.
Well, you were able to determine that there is a statue here, which would be represented by the Wolfclaw Mini, that is trapped to release poison gas. You are carefully able to avoid it as you explore this bedchamber, which you can tell by these 2 beds were slept in by direwolves. This one was slept in by something big.
His puppies.
That is another bedchamber with some supplies. It is pretty well ransacked.
What are these sticky Eddie bits?
Torches, sconces. That has a giant hole that leads to a chimney.
That was the kitchen.
That was the kitchen, and also where you were thinking about having Joff climb down.
Yep. Yep. That's where the chimney is.
Mud and wattle door for a jail cell, but you already knew that. And yeah, then you get to here, a pair of stone spires that block passageway.
Mm-hmm.
All treasure was taken by them during their ransacking.
Okay.
This is 6 squares, but it's actually 7, of a rope bridge that's difficult to cross, but in non-combat situations, you're able to take it slowly enough that you're able to get through it to arrive at these great stone doors, which open up into a nice airy chamber. And you can see the stairs leading down, sun coming in through here, and that's the entrance to the dungeon.
Okay.
What about this passage?
What passage?
Can I check for a secret door?
There are 2 secret doors. You have like a plus stupid. You probably would be able to detect the secret doors just with your passive.
Yeah. Most of the passive DCs.
Oh, hey, wait, there's a secret door there.
These secret doors open up into what essentially amount to archer
Are you
pits.
taking the whole thing?
Yeah.
Nice.
No parapets to do.
There are
Okay. Then the
here
same
you can
thing for
see
here.
some broken open supplies. These appear to be arrow slits that they could use to fire in on people coming up the stairs.
Coming in that direction would have been very unpleasant.
It would have been a more difficult battle.
Oh, very much so.
Nah, like Hoff does remark to Brennan, it's like, you're taking notes, right?
Brennan kind of tugs on his beard and
The bard
nods.
is the one who's always. Isn't that your thing, like stories and right?
Stories about not murdering everyone.
After a little bit of time, the 2 women will introduce themselves, and they will continue to just pour thanks on you. Did you guys want their names, or were you rather indifferent?
I'd like to know.
I would like to know.
Inquire, come on.
I'm really angry, so talking to them may distract me.
Do we know if they are related to that one?
You better thank me a lot.
No, I'm not mad at them. I'm mad that we're not kicking
Sure.
Do we happen to learn that they are related in some way to the woman that we found in the caves?
Good question.
They don't seem to be. They don't seem to recognize the name Mahandra.
Okay. So
They say their names are Geraldine and Korana. And they say that they are from a farm a few miles outside of Oakhurst.